she woke him up with a damn leaf blower, which was super funny. She had woke Maurice up with a damn leaf blower, which was super funny, and she got kicked out. That's who I was watching. But I had got you situated. I had got you a little thumbnail, a little quote, and I had got everything situated. And then I realized, oh no, I left the light in the closet. So I was just trying to get everything else situated so we can have what they call a smooth transition. I had it, like, you know. But you won't guess who is up. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. I told you. I specifically told you. I said she is for sure. They're gonna be back for the couple retreat. Did I or did I not say that? Don't play with me, cause you know I said it. Oh Lord, I gotta get my other channel logged in. I was like, they coming back. They gonna be coming back for the sit down for the podcast. They'll be back of a whole hour episode. Beat, what happened? What happened? Look how she looking on the thumbnail. Look, and I'm here for it too. Now I'm invested because I knew she was coming back. These two. Let's see what happened. Because you know she didn't let it go. You know she just couldn't let it go. Why not? Because she didn't get the reaction that she wanted out of him. Technically, she didn't get no reaction. And so that just really irritated her. You're not gonna give me no reaction? Girl, no. Ain't nobody finna give you no reaction, honey. You messy. What is he talking about? Like, you messy. Girl, ain't nobody finna be giving you no reaction. So here she go. She had to come back down for the sit down because, well, I mean, when I look back at it and stuff like that, you know, I did kind of over exaggerate because all he said was they was going out to the club and she was gonna get some lemon pepper wings. Ma'am, that was it. He said they was going out to the club and they was gonna stop and get something to eat for some lemon pepper wings. He ain't even finished the tattoo. That's what really blew me. I'm like, ma'am, y'all should have had that situated or got that situated but before that. This is a tattoo, so you probably want to wait at least until he finish. I don't even know why they didn't even like get that understood.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape.
At least let me finish the loyalty. But let me see what happened.
First off, thank you guys for coming and being willing to sit down after everything that happened. Before we get into any of that, I know
look at his face.
you watching already know what happened, so here's a quick recap.
Excuse me. What are we taking charge with? What are we figuring out at the end of the night? What are we doing at the end of the night when you're supposed to be tattooing? When you're supposed to be coming back? When you're supposed to be tatting? This.
Bingo.
Why do y'all feel like it didn't work out and it got to this point?
I mean, it could just be a lot of things, like miscommunication, like switching energies, like it's just a lot of things probably could have been handled differently, I would say.
Nah, she right for sure. like I said, I be working regardless of what I might do outside of work. Sometimes I do really be working. So, and just dealing with people on the regular just have me in how to explain it, like. I just get overwhelmed, you know what I'm saying? So I don't always want to talk. I guess you could say I'm a little funny acting, but it's just like to protect my own peace, you know what I'm saying? So it comes off sometimes as, like I said, funny acting, but it ain't that.
So do you feel like you shut down? Like when you feel like you don't know how?
Hold on, give me a second. I just have to do a mic check. One time for that one time. Just gotta do a quick little mic check. One time for the one time. Sheesh.
Yeah, I said I shut down, but it's like I just know if I keep on trying to do too much, because I juggle a lot at one time, like even outside, just the tattoo stuff. So it's like, if I know there's a lot going on, I just rather deal with it on my own, and I get it with you when I get right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't saying that's right, but that's just what it is.
Okay.
You know?
Respect.
So Paris, where do you feel like things started to take a turn for the worse?
I mean, I knew the video was gonna go one or two ways. Like, he wasn't gonna be doing nothing and he was just gonna be mad about it. Or exactly how it turned out. Like, and
He
I don't know,
wanted
like,
the
people, like,
reaction that you wanted.
I don't know, I guess you could say, like, oh, nothing really happened for real. But it's like, I hold people to the same standards I'm held to. So if I am, like, I don't know, it was just, I knew it was going to go one or two ways, and I was prepared for either outcome, I would say.
No, you wasn't. You're capped because you didn't get the reaction that you wanted. And so that's why you was throwing pizza boxes. That's why you was kicking people and doing all this weird stuff, just trying to get a reaction. Miss me with the bullshit today. It's Tuesday.
So I want to get both of you guys' perspective on what you both think
Miss me with the
a
bullshit.
healthy relationship looks like, starting with you, Alan.
Healthy relationship is, I don't think it's like a certain standard that is for everybody. It just works, what best works for y'all.
Sure.
And as long as y'all both got an understanding of the lifestyle y'all both live and come to a middle agreement,
Sure.
and everybody's comfortable and happy, I feel like that's a healthy relationship. It's not really like a certain answer for everybody.
I'm about to put y'all on to something that can make y'all extra money. No fluff, no gatekeeping, just a real opportunity that a lot of people are starting to take advantage of. Shout out to our sponsor, Tester. It's an app that you can get paid to test games, try out apps, and complete simple offers. What makes it stand out is that the payouts are higher than your typical get paid to platforms, especially when it comes to game milestones and certain app trials. Now I know some of y'all might be skeptical. I was too at first, but it's legit. They got thousands of positive reviews and over 3 million users already on the platform. Here's exactly how it works. You sign up, choose offers that you actually enjoy, whether that's games or quick surveys, and start completing tasks. Some offers can pay you $10, $20, even over $100 depending on how much time you put into it. And the more consistent you are, the more money you earn. If you're trying to make some extra money on the side, this is something you definitely might want to check out. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code that you see on the screen to get started. Don't sleep on this.
Well, I mean, yeah, like, I guess, like, y'all gotta be all right with what y'all got going on, but you also have to have healthy communication. You have to have,
trust me.
You gotta be able to trust what your partner is doing. And definitely, like, an issue is when I felt like I couldn't trust, that's already, like, a big, a big boundary or a big break. Like, if I feel like I had to do, like, all of that, like.
He did get,
and then also, like, I don't know, like, even just coming, like, with the video, like, other stuff, like, outside of, like, I don't know. It's just a lot of things that we didn't really do to make it healthy. But, you like, you
What
live
are some of
and
those
learn.
things?
You live and learn from a lot of stuff.
What are some of those things?
I mean, like, yeah, like, just the communication. Like, even, like, me, like, I do, like, I'm going to talk. Like, I want to get to the bottom of the problem. I don't want to wait around and I don't want to be left guessing. Like, so, yeah, like, I'm going to keep, what is it? And when you dealing with somebody that is the opposite, like, it's hard and it's like, it just wasn't gonna work out.
Do you feel like, Alan, you had to always guess with Alan?
Yeah, for the most part. A lot of times, yeah. A lot of times I just kind of kept myself busy with work, so, like, I ain't have to just, I just do what I have to do and kind of wait for him to come around. But, like, it shouldn't have to be like that.
Right. So, I guess, Alan, like, when you're in a relationship, like, going into a relationship, do you feel like you move with intentionality?
Introducing Grammarly, like you've never seen before. Your all-in-one writing essential. The best writing reflects you, clearly and responsibly. Grammarly's AI detector makes sure
Yeah, I move with intention. I feel like I would say not the problem where I'm at right now in my life is just like I be more focused on my business and stuff like that. I'm not really. It's kind of messed up to say, but like definitely put the relationship on the back burner. So it's kind of just like that's not my number one priority. But yes, but most of the time though, I definitely try to move with intention for sure. Yeah.
Do you voice that while you're in a relationship? Like,
Like for sure.
do you see how like it could possibly be looked at like you stringing females along? Like,
So that's the thing though. Like that's the misconception is
After
that
the fact.
Oh,
After the fact, right?
after the fact what?
After the
after
fact.
all the drama.
If it's brought up,
work-
and I tell you, like,
I mean, yeah, but like, I feel like you going to things like already knowing where you at.
Yeah,
So that's
it's
just
like-
kind of like that's.
I
Yeah,
agree
it
with
got brought up eventually once we was already like.
So what you're saying is I should just first date be like, look, this is what it is. This is how it's gonna be. You
Exactly.
But that's the thing of it is, bro, I don't bring it up, but once it starts getting to that point and it gets brought up, like I'm letting you know right now, like this is what I'm on. I'm about my business. Like I'm not about to sit here and put nothing I got going on behind for you. Like you're not about to come above this. Cause at the end of the day, just like now, we no longer got nothing going on. My business, all that shit got to keep going. So it's like I would never put a relationship above that.
Yeah, and you shouldn't. Just like, I'm still gonna go to work every day and do what I gotta do too. Like that's not like everybody should move like that. But the problem is exactly what I'm saying. You can feel exactly how you feel and move how you want to move, but that should be something that you made very clear at the beginning. Not once we already in a relationship and having problems. That's where it's the issue.
I feel like without you saying where you want this to go,
Look at that.
she feels the space of where you're not saying this is where I want this relationship to go.
It's not even that. It was, do you want to be in a relationship? Yeah, it was an agreed thing. It wasn't like we just ended up. It wasn't like nothing like that of the source. It wasn't like I went in like, I think we together. It wasn't that at all. We was together, all of the issues start coming along, and that's when these conversations are being had. But that also goes like with the communication, what we were saying too, like, just something that should have been talked about prior.
I would say with this situation with Paris, I definitely lacked more communication than I usually would.
Oh.
And
Oh.
I don't know why
Oh.
I was like that. I didn't think it would get to the point it is right now.
Oh.
And it's like, usually like with females I'm dealing with, I am pretty vocal and let them know like, this is what it is. But I feel like with me and her situation, kind of like how it started, it wasn't intentional. Like I had no intentions on dealing with Paris on that type of level. Like she
How
said,
did it start?
like she said,
Neither one of us did. Like it was just.
I'm not saying that it did for you. I'm just saying like on both ends, it just wasn't. It wasn't planned. So most of the time when I deal with females, it's like, we hitting each other up on that already. Like when I was talking to Paris, kind of like she said in that video, is like it was on some art shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I really fucked with the fact that she did paintings, and I do tattoos, but I was trying to get more into painting as well. So like that's what I was talking to her about. And then we ended up linking up. And even when I first linked with her, like I was looking at her like a homegirl damn near. Like I told her like in the car, and I ain't really talking and shit. But we ended up clicking so good, it just ended up going the way
First
it
of
went.
all, you ain't never hit me up on no art nothing. You did invite me out.
I got messages.
Yeah, like you said one thing. You said one thing about because I tatted, like, but it was just like I don't know, like you just trying to make it like. I see like how you trying to like make it right now, like, but you trying to come off as like I don't know, but you just usually keep going with your story.
That's how we started though. I'm not
But
saying
you
it
trying
wasn't
to
like
make
a
it, but
big
you trying to make
relationship.
it look the type of way, and that's that shit on like.
Make
I
it
ain't
look
gonna
what
lie
type
to
of
you.
way?
Go
Let
ahead,
me know.
finish.
No, tell me what I'm making it look like.
Why you feel like he making it look a type of way?
Bro, like,
Yeah,
just
what am I
like
paying
how
it off
it's
to be?
like, I don't know.
Cause I'm not putting you out in no bad way. Cause
I'm
I'm
gonna let
saying,
him finish.
cause I'm not saying like, she just was like, nah. We both had no intention on going that way, and then we just ended up clicking the way it went. Like it wasn't nothing expected. Like usually when I'm dealing with a female, I have a situation where that's what it is from the jump. Like we both know that we hitting each other up or on that. We both already interested. Me and her didn't show no signs of each other from the jump.
We wasn't not even a lick of cool
Exactly,
before. So you
exactly.
talking
So you
about,
agree with me.
I'm
So what you
getting
talking
up as a
about?
homegirl. We wasn't like a homegirl. We wasn't cool.
That's
on
but
no
when we
homegirl
first
energy.
see, this is what you're not listening. That's your problem not listening.
Ooh.
When you first of all, you slid up the day that we went out. You slid up a couple days before. Dang, why you ain't invite me out? I like just like a nigga that I don't have no type of
And what happened when I picked you up to go out?
Okay.
I didn't even. I said
Like,
what's
I
up.
didn't
I put my music on and I kept riding. I didn't.
I ain't never.
But the thing is, though, if I was trying to pursue you, I would have been trying to have a conversation. I would have came. I would have been on it. Even when we got out the car.
Okay, and later that night we was on it though. Oh, okay, I'm just saying like just.
I ain't even gonna put you there. All right. Cause if I go deep into that story, I don't even put you out there like that.
Like you acting like somebody forced you. Like you acting like it don't have to be a deep into nothing.
But
like,
since you want,
I think what he was, because she won't shut the fuck up. She's so irritating. Like, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. How long am I in? I'm 10 minutes in. She already irritating me. She's already irritating me for one, because she won't let him talk. She just keep interrupting him, but she keeps saying, "Oh, I'm gonna let you." She's so irritating. Like, she is so irritating. And this is an hour video. I'm gonna do my best to get through it with her because she irritated me already. But basically, what he was saying was, you was coming off as a cool homegirl. You wasn't giving like girlfriend material, wifey material. You just was giving like a cool, chill homegirl type vibe. He was like, I put my music on and we were just riding inside and we weren't talking. We weren't trying to get to know each other the way he was with the redhead with the Psalms 32 and 18. And that is why she ended up getting jealous so fast. That's why she ended up interrupting the loyalty test so fast, because she saw the vibe. Oh, you didn't get that vibe from him. And he's trying to explain to you why. Because when it was and how y'all met, how y'all link up was, it was just a cooler vibe with her than you. But let him finish,
conversation. That night, even inside when we was out together, I still gave you your space. And who called me to come over there to who? That you want to put it out there like that?
So?
All right then. So don't
and
put
somebody
it again.
invited me out, I'm like, why are you all like,
because you back there with the females.
Hey, take a shot.
Like, enjoy yourself. Like I said, me personally, I can hang out with a female and don't be on shit with her.
And that's fine.
So that's the intentions I originally had. What shit went the way it did, it just went the way it did.
What's wrong with that?
So at what point did you start caring for real?
We started after that. We started hanging out more. Like, we started actually spending time. And like I said, it already went the way it went. We already on that now. And she a vibe though.
When he said went the way it went, okay, they went out, they ended up smashing, and then, then it was, oh, you are kind of, which that typically does kind of happen a lot of times.
Yeah, Paris is a vibe, bro. Like,
look, she's a vibe. See what I mean? Like,
I was fucking with her.
Right.
But,
she just can't seem to accept that. Like, she just can't. I don't know what the fuck wrong with her.
So that's pretty much it.
Do you feel like you want to be in a relationship?
Right now, no, I don't want to be in a relationship. No, at a point in time,
right.
I thought I did, but I realized like
how much time and effort it takes.
Not in the stage of my life right now to be in a relationship. Like, the lifestyle I live right now it's not fitting for a relationship. Regardless how the video went. I do want to apologize if I really did hurt your feelings though. Like, anyway, it's this whole time we dealt with each other. But at the same time, it's like,
this is Lovable, the AI app builder that turns ideas into reality. From small side projects to enterprise tools, from consumer apps to platforms that scale, built in minutes.
Because that's what you brought your ass up here for, and you tried to get all cute and shit with this, whatever the fuck you did with this damn wig. It looked a mess, but go ahead, Paris.
I feel like deep down you knew the type of nigga I was, like.
Bingo. See what I mean? Like, ma'am, you knew what you was getting yourself into. I don't even know why you sitting here trying to play yourself.
Unfortunately. And I should have definitely, like I said, usually I'm a little more vocal and more of a not give a fuck type move.
Right.
And I wasn't completely like that with you. So I do want to apologize on my end that I didn't just be too upfront like I usually am, where your feelings could just end up getting hurt without knowing, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time when dealing with a female, they already know what, like I said, I'm vocal from what it is. Like, I'm this type of nigga. Either you deal with it or you can move around, like, because nothing gonna change. But
Why you feel like you wasn't as vocal as you
I don't
know?
know, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know why I just wasn't like that with her.
Do you feel like it was different where?
Let's see what this guy doing. Sounds like he helped. So maybe he was liking her. Maybe he thought that he could change. That happens. Is it charging? Maybe he thought that he could change for Paris. Maybe he was thinking that, okay, maybe, you know, I used to be this type of way, but maybe I could change. Maybe.
Or maybe, like,
Probably, man. I don't, like I said, I really don't know what the reason was or why it was like that, but it, I could definitely, like, as a man, apologize that I didn't do that, though, because I know that could be, like, misleading, I guess. So, yeah.
You don't need to respond. You could have just let it go.
Have too much to say. Thank you for, what you had to say about it. I just, wish you the best.
Ooh.
Find what you're looking for.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. Life gotta go on. It is what it is.
so Alan, are you nonchalant or are you just confident?
About a mix of both. It's like, I'm confident, and it's like, I already know end of the day, life got to keep going. So it's like, whatever happens, kind of like when the whole video thing happened, like, I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth.
Right.
You know what it is now, so what's going to happen next? You move around, what we talking about? Like, it's no point to sit here and do all this arguing, none of that, because, like, end of the day, your life gonna keep going, mine gonna keep going. What we doing? I'm not about to sit here and overstress myself, and you shouldn't stress yourself to keep on going back and forth with me, or vice versa. So,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
Okay. So post loyalty tests, how have maybe like it spilled over into you guys' personal life when it comes to y'all family members maybe watching or friends?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been getting some crazy messages. Like, some good, some bad. I mean, my mama seen it, and so she definitely had a little something to say. But then, again, she already know, like, how I move already, so it is what it is. I don't really care.
Like, I got a couple of messages, found out a couple of things that I didn't know already. But, I mean, I don't know. Like I just doing the loyalty test, I already knew, like, it was going to open up a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of shit I didn't know, a lot of shit I did, like, people, messaging me different stuff. Or just, it's been a lot of uplifting messages and stuff, too. Like, I just take it for what it is, whatever. Like, I don't know. I already kind of knew what I was getting myself into when it came to it. So I'm not really, like, it ain't really moving me different. I do appreciate, all the positive messages, whatever. And, like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's negative messages, too, though. Like, people, the comments already. But it don't really make me feel no different, move no different. I know, like, the type of person I am, my heart, and, how I move with people, so.
Like, what was the best thing you could take away from this, and would you do it again?
Best thing I could take away from it, like I said, like, I did it for a reason. I wanted the answers I wanted to have. And like he said, well, he might have knew the type of nigga he was, but it helped me see what I needed to see. Going in as someone who was being genuine and 100% and not on, like, I don't know, like, me coming in feeling like I was putting my all into something, I got the answers that I needed. So, I mean, you know, it's just learn a lesson. Everybody's a lesson.
You saw that. You saw that facial expression. Bingo. See what I mean? She was trying to get you to change. She was trying to, you know what I mean? Like, help you work on those little specific areas that you... My thing is, Paris, he said he was finna take her out to the club and they were going to get some lemon pepper wings. Damn. That was it. You didn't even, like, you blew it completely out of proportion.
So after being on the screen, Anna, what can you take away? Like, what could you learn from the situation that maybe could better yourself moving forward when you, I guess, dealing with women or whatever the case is, if any?
I would say, like I said, I'm usually pretty straightforward.
I love how she look at him, child. She loved him.
Like, I need to make sure I keep that standard and don't get caught up in the situation and not let it be known. You know what I'm saying? So,
Here you go again.
And yeah, I'll probably just say that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there.
What you contemplating about?
I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Commodore ain't so hard for
I'm
her.
gonna leave it right there.
All right, so 2 parts of the loyalty test. When I watch back, it stands out to me, and I kind of want to just touch on it a little bit. I feel like Paris hit a couple of your nerves when she was confronting you. One is when she called you a bad bitch ass nigga. Why? What does that mean, Paris? And why did you say that?
Bruh, like, just how, bruh, I just feel like I don't have to say too much about it. Like, just like,
Not bad bitch.
I don't know, like, people could laugh at it and joke, oh, the nigga pee, whoop-de-wop, this and that, the third. But it's like, when you really get down to it, like, my feelings was hurt for real. Like, and it really just do open my eyes. Like, motherfucker don't respect how I feel, how I, you know, or even just, like, you don't even have the sense to show, like, a little bit of compassion, like, or the fact that you know, like, that you moving weird, like, or that you doing shit you're not supposed to do. So it's like, when I say stuff like that, like, that's like some sassy bitch shit, like, some little petty, like all that little shit right there, like, that shit lame to me. Like, it's one thing to, you know, hold your composure and your ground on certain things, but, like, the attitude and how a motherfucker act when you know you want some fuck shit, like, that's female shit. Like, that's why I said what I said.
The Space Jam Triple Treat Box starting at $21.99 for a limited time only at Pizza Hut.
Justify all you want, honey. The loyalty test is over with. Y'all done broke up. Y'all ain't no couple no more. Why we here? Why we here? Look how he look exactly. Why we here?
Sassy.
Look, see what I mean?
So I feel like that comment you kind of handled well. You kind of brushed over it. But then when she said, you act like you in competition with your bitch, you was like, okay, hold on.
Yeah, cause like it ain't never been that. Like I ain't.
But when I say that, like,
Let
when
him
I
talk.
said that, and I used to say competition, like, but you just like, you just a mean person. Like, you just like, I don't know, like, you always like got a problem. You always got like something to pick at. Like, you just like, I don't know, when I say a lot of stuff, like, you just don't really act like in a way like that I feel like a nigga really should act to his girl a lot of times. Like,
So when did you start to realize these characteristics? Like, what?
I mean, it was stuff that I that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people, you could call me dumb, whatever. Like, bitches, like, we be ignoring stuff for a nigga we like, you know? Like, I do like the fact that Alan, like, because that's what I'm saying. Like, we did have a lot of good times. Like, we did. Like, I'm not just going to sit here. Me and Alan definitely did not work out as a couple, but, you know, like, he do what he got to do for, you know, his family. He go to work, you know, he do what he got to do. Like, that doesn't mean, like, you know, he's necessarily great for a relationship. That don't make him a bad person, I would say. We just, yeah.
So y'all just really wasn't compatible.
Nah, yeah, I agree with her. Like, I don't. Some people they look at me like I'm just like a bad person overall, but I say I'm just not a good boyfriend, like a good for a relationship at all. It's crazy. I wouldn't say completely, but for the long run, probably.
I
not,
like
you
these
know?
two. Look at them two. Look,
I gotta admit
look,
that. I'm just not there
She
yet.
don't want to make no
so
eye
from your
contact.
perspective, what are some things you lack in a relationship as being a boyfriend?
Kind of like she said, I come off as mean because I have no sympathy. I don't sit here and like, I don't know if it's like a from the military type thing, but I just have a real structured thing. It's like I'm not gonna sit here and
Military.
none of that. Like I guess go into your emotions too much. Like I just don't have.
You're logical.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not about to sit here and play into the emotional part. Like I'm like this what it is.
Even like concerning video wise, like that's really what I'm talking about. Cause like you did that plenty enough to me, but outside of cameras. But on this video, like when I'm saying in a situation like that, yeah, it's 100% emotional because you dealing with our relationship. Yeah. It's always gonna be emotional, like especially you're dealing with a woman. Like you're not dealing with another man. You're dealing with a woman, like where it's emotional. It's gonna be emotional. Like I definitely try to think logical after the fact, probably, whatever. Because I definitely be mad in the moment. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like I really didn't do too much. Like a lot of motherfuckers would have did a lot, but
you threw a whole pizza box, bitch. What is you talking about?
And a motherfucker broke in your house and trashed it. So.
Oh yeah,
we can get into that.
I don't give a fuck.
So I didn't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I really didn't do like.
I didn't know nothing about like the TikTok stuff or whatever. But kind of just walking me through that whole process of what happened.
So I had a little situation with a girl. She wasn't my girl or nothing like that. She was like a little 3am call type. You know how that be. I don't know your situation back home, but I guess she enjoyed the night a little too much and put it on TikTok about how she got put through the mattress or whatever.
Okay, so y'all, let me tell y'all how I just got put through the mother mattress last night. So I got a little boo bae I've been seeing for like a year now on some shit. We met around Halloween 2024. Boom. Oh my God, he's so motherfucking fine, y'all. Tattoos from neck on down. He be in the gym, so body T. Cunt, you feel me? Tall, about 6 foot, you know what I'm saying? Like a caramel light skin type of nigga. He not like super light, but he ain't dark skin. He a caramel type of nigga, you know? A little glazed type of nigga, you know what I mean? He has a lot of hair, so he be getting like his little barrel twist and stuff like that. Always maintenance, always look T, cut, always look fire. Can't show y'all the nigga, y'all gonna try to eat the up. Bye, get out my face. So whatever, cool.
She funny.
I text him, cause he texted me the other night. I fell asleep on him though. You know, we supposed to see each other. I fell asleep on him. We didn't link. Mind you, he been out of town for Mardi Gras and shit like that. So me and him haven't linked. The last time we linked was probably January 30th or February like 1st or 2nd. Can't remember. It's one of those days though. Okay. So we ain't seen each other in a little minute. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, he the only nigga I really be liking to because bitch, I'm in Houston. Like, I don't play them type of games.
Oh.
Big as fuck, mind you. Ooh. So I text him since I fell asleep on him the other night. Mm-hmm. I text him the next day or whatever. He fell asleep on me. So then the next day after that, we didn't text at all. Right. Then last night, I needed that. I'm sorry. I needed that. He looked too good on his story. I need that. So I text him. He replied back, okay, I'm going to text you when I leave the gym. He left the gym. He said, I'm going to be on the way. Ooh. I'm doing 80 and a 60 fucking ticket. I pull up. This is my first time coming to this new crib, though, because he literally just moved into it. Okay. So
she funny.
I come in. I pull up. Oh, it's like a nice ass little family home, you know. He has a son, so it's like, you know, it's like the perfect little safe neighborhood. It's so cute, like big, so nice on the inside. I can't wait till he's done like decorating because gotta tip through that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, see what daddy got going on. But mind y'all, like, we not together. This is just my boo bae, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, that one nigga, okay, like, y'all around, you know what I'm saying? But like, he is literally like my favorite person ever. Okay. Boom, let's get to the fucking. So I come upstairs or whatever, I'm getting undressed. He had his towel on when he opened the door, you feel me? Because he had just got out the shower. I could see like his back was still a little bit wet. He came open the door for me, you feel me? Blah, blah, blah. I get upstairs. I'm finna go put my moo-moo on. He just jumped straight in the bed, you know, out. Just out. I'm like, oh my God, this man, but y'all, this man is so fine, and I'm not exaggerating. So I'm taking off my pants and my shirt and shit like that. I'm finna put my moo-moo, right? He talking about some, what you putting that on for? Shit, my bad, boo. Shit, let's get straight to it. I had took a couple shots. So I had a little liquor on my breath. I like to always brush my teeth before I lay down in the bed. Like, it's just a habit that I got, you know.
It's fine.
I tell you, all that, you know what I'm saying? Daddy need it right now, so I just jumped in the bed and they start stuck in it. Girl, I'm going crazy, you know. That's his favorite. I know. When it comes to it, I know what to do with it, okay? So he feeling that shit, you know what I'm saying? Turned on immediately. Like, it was already hard before I even touched him, though. You know what the fuck going on. I'm sucking. He just snatched me up, flip me, tossed me around, no shade. He started hitting it from the back. He hit it from the back. You know, mind you, I'm a slim little, but ass is heavy. Ass is heavy, especially when them pants come out. For them, I can't even talk. You know, Petite has got that little cake, you know, when the pants come off, ass so big like the sun, you know? So he in my shit, but he...
Who line is that? Whose line is that? Somebody put that in a song. That's a line from a song. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Whose song is that? Trina. Listen, she was on the tip of my tongue. I was like, is that Trina? Okay, that was Trina's line. Okay.
So big.
Shout out to Trina, man. You look.
Oh, back shots be killing me, so I'm just trying to take it. I end up dropping. He like, where you going? And you know, he from New Orleans, so his boy, that accent, he just be like, whoa.
Is he from New Orleans? I thought he was from Texas.
So he killing my shit, girl. I squirted. Flip me over, bitch.
So
it's not done. We go to missionary. I think that's like one of his favorite honorable mention positions. With he always missionary, like always. I don't think he's ever back shots or like me riding him. No, he wants to finish a missionary. So he killing my shit, y'all. When I'm telling you, I'm wetting the scene up. I got him looking like Beyonce in that Drunken Love music video. Do you hear me?
Ooh.
It's coming out. He's slapping it on the cat. She just doing what she just loves him. I don't know. She just acting up like, oh my God. Y'all, I'm in his ear talking nasty. Like, that's one thing about it. We don't do quiet sex. You know, we're very verbal and we communicate well during sex. Like, that's just our thing. So he tell me how much I love that shit. I'm telling him, yes, I love that shit. Girl, he choking the bitch up a little bit. I'm like, ooh. Y'all, when I tell you this man literally looked me dead in my face. And I told him, spit in my mouth.
Lemonade, pet, insurance. 3 words you...
Flashback moment. Guilty.
We never heard used together.
Guilty.
A drink, your best bud, and a necessary
evil. She almost had me till she said that. Damn. I was like, guilty. Right. Damn.
I tell you, it was like a little, it wasn't no crazy shit. It was so refreshing. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, his breath smelled so good. Like, the spit was so clear and so fresh. It was just so like, it wasn't like no back of his throat type of spit. Like, nah, don't play like that. It was just like a cute little droop. You know what I'm saying? And it was so refreshing. Like, oh my God, then we just started.
Put a 1 in the chat if you didn't had somebody spit in your mouth before, or have asked you to spit in their mouth before. Damn. Putting all my business out there.
It's like, oh my God. He started eating my face, y'all. Oh my God. And then, you know what I'm saying?
The braids that fell.
He grabbed, like, he knocked out. I laid next to him. Bitch, knock out. We woke up this morning. And I'm in a great mood, and I love everybody. Thank y'all for...
She said, I'm in a great mood, and I love everybody. Damn.
Viral. This morning. Got like 6 million views on TikTok. And a previous girl I dealt with.
Somebody else.
Yeah, somebody else.
Girl.
You right. I know. Somebody else. She messaged the girl and basically was like, oh, are you talking about me? And the messy ass girl, 3M called, entertaining the shit. And the girl, I don't know, she crashed out and fucked my house up. But,
So I watched the video last night.
Yeah,
I did my own little research. I watched the video, and from the comments, they kind of just on some shit like, how she didn't say your name or really nothing, but they found you so easily.
Nah,
so it's making it look like you out here.
Nah, dog.
I mean, definitely out here. The messages I'm getting about a motherfucker. It's giving out here.
No, yeah.
No, I'm like,
giving out here. A motherfucker want to be so cool, like they just don't be doing shit. Like that be my problem. Right?
Hold on.
Like that be my like you just sit here and
but I ain't gonna sit here and say I just be the whole city. That's not happening. Like I ain't dirty. Like I don't play that. And if you seen a video that went viral, like I don't play that. Like just a lot of niggas be out here fucking girls raw, doing all this nasty, dirty shit.
She said y'all use the protection.
Yeah, I don't play that dirty shit. So it's like, regardless of, my thing is though, like, regardless of anything I did, I never gave her nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get a cookie for that.
Yes, it does.
No, you don't.
That's a big thing.
You're not supposed to. Like,
you're not supposed to, exactly.
Like, but like you don't get a cookie for doing what you're supposed to do, though.
I'm just saying, though, that's a big
Like,
thing,
you say
especially
that,
being
like-
in Houston. And I'm considered now as somebody who's out here, and I ain't out here passing shit to nobody.
Right. Or
That's-
getting it facts.
that's
You
good.
get
I
a
mean,
cookie.
at least
Which
I'm-
one? What kind of cookie you want? Oreo. You know they got double stuff. I'm talking about. We can to Golden Grams, Nabisco. We got Cook Lorna Doodle. I'm just what? Give him his cookie, honey.
In
Belvita.
consideration of your health, regardless
Yeah.
of what it is. But
Chestnut.
that's besides the point.
Right.
Do I have? You know what I'm saying? I do what I do, but
Obviously.
end of the day, it's like it is.
That
what it-
is New Orleans. Oh my God. I don't know how I didn't catch on to it earlier. That is New Orleans. Okay.
I ain't. Anybody asks me, I don't be denying like, oh, I be working. You know what I'm saying? But I be fucking too.
Yeah. So on a serious note, like, do you feel like cause that shit was crazy, bro? Like,
No, the
how the
TikTok
fuck? Like your apartment being
and my
trash
crib,
like that.
bruh.
How the fuck did she get in there to do that?
Look, so my fucking the night before, so I was going to New Orleans for my partner. He had a album release party. So the night before though, I went out, and this nigga I was in the army with, he was by my crib, and he smoked. So I'm guessing went out to smoke, and I usually check my doors before I leave. But I woke up late, and I had to hurry up and get there to make sure I wasn't late to this album release thing. And the door was unlocked, and the crazy thing is, about Shawty, they broke into my crib. She never had my physical address, and that's why I said on the video on TikTok, like, she when I first moved into my new spot, I got a new house or whatever. She had a truck, and my movers and shit got all the big shit, but I paid them by the hour. So I'm like, I'm gonna come back and get this little small shit because y'all bullshitting. So I text him like, man, bring your truck, man. Then we gonna get the rest of this stuff because I drive a Charger. Like my shit ain't fitting like all that shit in one thing. So I'm like, just follow me because I know I'm like, I already really wasn't dealing with her in the first place at that time. So it was just like, all right, follow behind me. We get there. Cool, unload the thing, she go home. How she even remembered the thing, like I said in the video, she said she remembered the specific thing about my house that helped her remember, like, this is it right here. So my back door is unlocked, and I ain't had my security cameras up yet, because like I said, I just moved in. And she did what she did, tore my shit up too.
Right.
But we bounced back, you know what I'm saying? Everything already replaced. I'm not too much tripping in. The police handling their side of it.
So does that not make you want to like slow down and kind of like take a step back and be like, damn, bro?
Well, that's the thing though. I definitely not have for sure. And it's like I said, I got security cameras now, and luckily she did that while I wasn't home because my first intention was if I hear somebody breaking in would have been to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
React. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got kids, right?
I got kids. That's what I'm saying. Like my son, this is the thing that really fucked me up by that whole situation. My son just now getting comfortable back at my house. So it's like, I could get up and move, but I worked too hard to get this house. And that's another thing about the girl. She knew how hard I worked to make sure I got this house. Like, had to fix my credit, all type of shit, all in like 2 months, bro. I'm talking about spent so much money. So it's like, you came and violated. You could have came and did some inconvenient shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But you come do all that, it's crazy. And yeah, I'm just glad she did it while I wasn't there, because no telling
Reaction.
where it could have went, knowing
Facts.
how my reaction could have been, you know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
Especially if the kids was there.
yeah. I would probably put her down, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not even knowing like it was her, you know what I'm saying? Just hearing somebody break into my house,
hearing
just
somebody
off rip,
break
I got
in-
my son here.
Yeah. Just a
It
reaction.
just
Natural
it's been
reaction.
crazy. So I'm glad it
Happened
went the
the
way
way
it
it
did. Like I
happened.
was gone, I came back, and everything was replaced. Luckily, I'm
Right.
in the position in my life to replace it without
Right.
just being too set back. But it's
Yeah.
like I definitely have been moving a lot different.
For sure.
Kind of a lot more cautious about
Look
who
at
comes
Paris.
to
Look at Paris. Look. Yeah. Your fault.
my house, who knows where I stay at, not just letting females just up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously. Come on. You trying to flex with
Definitely
the
learned a
new
lot from
house
that.
with all your
Do you
side
feel like
chicks.
you are emotionally intelligent?
Ooh.
Yeah. I know how to like control my emotion. I don't just react off emotional, like somebody makes me upset, I'm just about to crash because I'm in the moment. Like, nah. And And you kind of could tell that in the video. Like,
you can for sure tell that in the video. I said that watching the video. I was like, this nigga is stable, emotionally stable. He ain't tripping off of nothing. She threw a whole pizza box. It was like, girl, go ahead on.
Could have matched the energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't too familiar with your channel until like I really had to tap in. See a lot of them niggas on there, they be crashing with the female. Like, nah, I ain't about to match your energy. That would be considered to me bad bitch shit, match your energy. I kept it player, let you get your shit off, you know what I'm saying? And
all I do is throw a box at you.
Nah, you did
doing
that.
some other shit.
You was doing small shit to
I mean,
try
yeah,
to
like, I could like.
But
I
understand that's female shit.
Yeah,
y'all
like
try
I
to
could
like
talk.
get
Like,
a reaction.
yeah, like if I come in somewhere and you're doing some shit you're not supposed to do, don't act like it's out of character
Nah,
for me
look,
to
I'm
feel
not
the type
saying
of way.
you was wrong though. That's the thing. Like
yeah,
I expect.
no, but the fact that you tried to sit there and you brushed and blew that shit off, no, that's not emotional intelligence. That's not being emotional. You're just nonchalant and don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, that's what that is, but that's not like emotional intelligence. Like, that's not.
I was more so even asking that question more geared towards like being in a relationship, understanding like a woman's
like
feelings
you just
and
said,
shit.
you don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to, like,
you
that's
seem
not
emotionally
emotional
turned off.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can agree to that. Yeah, I am like emotionally turned off. And like I said, this is why I fucked up in this situation is I didn't let that be known. Like, and usually I let it be known. Like, not that I don't care, but it's just like I'm not about to sit here and be too tapped in with all that. You know what I'm saying? I got too much on my plate to be sitting here and you come asking me like some shit because you haven't even, you know.
Like before Paris, like did you have
I haven't heard from you all night to the next day. Type shit like
but
that.
I don't be getting, if I don't get off.
No,
but let me break it down to you. I'm gonna tell you.
If you don't get off till 11, 12, 1, 2, I don't care what it is. Hey, I made it home.
You right.
Hey, hey, I'm done for the night. I know I ain't hit you all day. Hey,
right. No,
it's
right.
not really a if and or but around that.
Are you done?
You got that. Now you're right on that. I could agree on that. And that's something that I've had problems with in the past, especially since tattooing. Even like when I was in the military, I started tattooing. I was actually in a relationship at the same.
What was your MRS?
I was a 12 Yankee. It's an engineer.
These two.
So,
Look at these two.
Shit. Lost my train of thought.
Threw him off. Jet threw him off.
I had the same problem, bro. Like if I'm finishing, my thing is though, like tattooing is very mentally draining. So by that time, I really don't want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
If it's 12, 1 o'clock, I've been tattooing since fucking 11 a.m. Even like the day the video happened, I was late to pulling up.
Right.
Why? Because I had a client that I had a full day session.
Damn.
So it's like, it's just I don't know. I be drained, man, mentally. And I don't really feel like talking. I'll talk to you tomorrow when I get up in the morning, and I probably got to work that day too. So I'm gonna text you in the morning, one little morning text, and I'll text you again, either that night or that morning, depending on how the day go. And does it make it right?
Even like so, like you saying, like I get like a lot of everybody that get up and gotta work every day be mentally drained and tired. You're not the only one, and a lot of times your hours are way more flexible than mine, which is a fact. That's all that mentally one thing. Okay, I gave you a lot of. That's what I'm saying. I will give you a lot of grace. I will when I really should be tweaking out on you because I haven't heard from you probably since that afternoon or morning. And you think you're not gonna say nothing till the next day afternoon, and I still.
Okay. All right. Let's. Okay. Now, before you get into a relationship, you need to make sure that you communicate with your partner and say, hey, do you need me to text you every day? Do you need me to talk to you every day, all day? You know what I mean? Like, just go ahead and put that out there. Just go ahead and make sure that that's understood. Hey, do you need me to? Because I don't need you calling Jack to do a loyalty test because you didn't get your good morning text. You didn't get your good night text. You didn't get your how you was doing text. Like, are you one of those people that need a text every day? Just put that out there. Or can we, because who was that? Tony Gaskin and Sherry Gaskin. There was this book called Think Like a, never mind. It was a woman's influence. I can look them up. That is Trina. Tony Gaskins, a woman's influence. This is book, right? Them two. And in the book, he said, this is his suggestion. I thought it was a very stupid idea, but this is his suggestion. Hey, for 3 days, I text first, and then for 3 days, you text first, and then we just alternate and rotate.
Give you grace. A lot of motherfuckers like would look at me crazy for that. Like that, like you're not the only one. Like, and mind you, like I was
leave the
when we
bracelet
first started, I
alone.
was working 7 days a week. 7. It
That's
wasn't.
what I do now. I've been doing that since you knew me.
And you, Alan, you still
And
have a
then
lot
when
more.
you-
You
look,
still have
this-
a lot more free time and flexibility.
I
of your
promise
schedule.
you I don't.
But in
Anybody
a
who
sense,
knows me, I work from the morning time
I know,
to midnight.
I know how. I
You're
know
saying
how
it's
you work.
flexible, but
I know how
I'm not like the tattoo artists that sit here and wait on. I actually be booked. Like, not.
I never
be busy.
said that you didn't,
And-
Alan, but it's still like you could still. I'm saying you still have like the ability to move stuff around. Like you still have the ability.
And that's the thing.
But not even like that. I wanted you to do that.
Right.
Like I wasn't asking you to change what you're doing. I wasn't saying,
let her
oh,
ramble.
we can't. I'm accepting. Like, oh, okay, you saying you tired. You saying,
She
okay,
said
you
she
getting back to
accepted,
me the
but she
next day,
keep
even though I
cutting
ain't
off.
like that shit. Like I very much accepted everything you had going on. I know you have bookings. I know you. All of those things, but like I don't know, it's just like you always just put your feelings first and how you want to move first. Like you never consider, damn, my bitch works 7 days a week too. She might be tired too, and the least I could do is like, hey, like I made it home, and that's all she want from me. She not tweaking about why we not spending as much time. She not tweaking about why, all the little any issues that we have. Like I don't know, like you just.
wait. Shut the fuck up. Exactly.
Jerk. I love jerk.
How much more do we have?
I'm a jerk
Okay,
nerd.
Jack, please.
Could you use up to $800? Find it at BioLife. Up to $800 is waiting for you. Just donate plasma, get paid for each
Doing
donation.
a lot.
Right. Like I could say as many times as I want to, but I mean if you don't, I'm not gonna see it from my point of view.
I agree with you though. Like, I definitely could do better on that, even if it's like a little check-in text. And that's just for anybody I'm dealing with, and it's not the first time I heard this. Yeah, so I think
A
probably
little check-in text.
the last few girls that I've had, like I would say somewhat serious situations with, I would say the same thing. So I already know what it is, and I could take accountability for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like a man, it is. But this is when I realized that I really wasn't made for a relationship right now. In the time period I'm in my life right now, I'm not gonna prioritize the female I'm with when it comes to. I gotta make sure like she said, I do be focused on myself when it comes to my mood, because I don't want to fuck up my business when it comes. Like, my business really means a lot to me. I built that shit from the ground up. I didn't come up under nobody, and I started in Korea, bro. Like, I came from another country to Houston, no clientele built. So a lot of this shit, I prioritize that so much, and it may be wrong, but it's kind of just like I said, right now in my life, maybe once I get to a point where I'm not working as much and I can kind of just be in the background and structuring it different, I could have me a girl or a wife or whatever. But
I don't feel like you wrong for prioritizing. Like that's one thing about it. Like I really don't feel like that at all. Like that you wrong for wanting to put your business first, your family. I respect it. Like I said, the only thing I can say my issue is just how we move with each other, getting into a relationship. Like just how like it was very much serious. Like it was, I don't know, like
Shut the I'm tired of her talking. She getting on my nerves. I'm just tired of her talking. She's just talking. Like, I mean, obviously that's why we're here, to let her ramble and shit, her thoughts, but she irritating me. Cause she just rambling. And it's like, come on, man, damn, like, chill. And then she, like, as soon as he ain't even done with his, he probably just taking a break with his thought, but he probably ain't done with complete thought, and she ready to jump in. No, cause like I'm saying, like I ain't necessarily saying like that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying like, you know, like. Just be quiet. It's okay. Just chill. Relax. Okay, y'all ain't together no more. Okay. I thought that she had did that to his house. That's why I was watching, to be quite honest. I thought that she was the vandalizer. I didn't know that it was a random chick on TikTok and some other stuff. I was like, what just happened? Child, he got 2 side chicks that then... Let me let her ass finish because she getting on my nerves.
That would have been something like from the jump that, like, you know, I really would have knew how it was going to be. Like, you know, we would have just been fucking. We would have just, you know, like, or I would have been with somebody that had, like, real intentions to be with me for real and put in the real work and effort and not just
play with my emotions.
For shit to end up how it did right here.
All right. Do you feel like you going about it how you went about it was more of like a learning curve within yourself? Like it wasn't malicious. It's just on some shit like, oh, now that we didn't cross this bridge, I don't think I got the emotional bandwidth to deal with this and work because I'm not trying to hear this shit.
Exactly.
So certain shit that you do, you probably look at it like, damn, I'm doing all I can. I'm at work all these motherfucking hours, and then you ask for shit, you know I got you type shit. Yeah. So, but I hear you, I'm with you, but it's that emotional part that's you disconnected with, to where you can't understand it because you just come from a standpoint of you just want to provide, get the work, get the money or whatever, and that should be enough type shit. But it's not, bro.
It's not. I understand it's not. And that's what, like I said, I realized the past few like serious situations I had, it's all been the same. It's been repeated, the same shit to me. So it's like, maybe I've come to the realization I'm just gonna stay, you know what I'm saying, stay single, do what I do, until I get to the point in my life where I could slow down. Like I just live a very fast life right now, and I got a lot of shit going on at once. Cause even outside the tattoo shit, like I got other shit going on. So it's like I just gotta wait till I can slow down and actually have the patience to deal with females' emotional problems as well, while not only solving the financial ones, but also being there emotionally. I say, like, for me, I do good with, if you have emotional shit outside of us, like family problems or something, I got you, like, I'm here for you. But I feel like that comes with also my job. Like, I do a lot of, I would say, like, therapy sessions with people while I'm tattooing them. Like, they'll come venting to me, so I'm always dealing with a lot of emotional shit when it comes to other problems. But our own things, I feel like that's where I lack at, like, because I'm just, I guess I'm always stuck in that mode. Like, I'm cool when it's other shit. I got you. You can vent to me. I'll give you some advice. I'll tell you what we can do to try to solve the situation. But if it comes to a problem you have with me and you come feeling the type of way, kind of nagging at me, I'm just like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. And I literally just had that attitude. Like, you got it off your chest. Are you going to deal with me or you not? If not, you can move around. And it might not be right, but that's just how I keep my peace, for real.
All right. Do you feel like Alan purposely go out his way to do like dumb shit, or you think he just kind of operating within what he believes is right?
No, I think Alan do what he want to do. And a lot of times, like, I don't know, as a woman, most times, a nigga just, they gonna do what they want to do, and they don't have nothing to do with me. It don't have nothing to do, it's just, that's what Alan want to do. Like, I can't beat myself up about it or, like, feel like it was something else I could have did, or, you know, like, I feel like I, you know, put myself out there enough. I feel like I tried to make, you know, the necessary effort, and shit just ain't work out.
For somebody that's watching right now who may be thinking about putting a significant other to a loyalty test, what advice could you give them?
I don't know. Women's intuition already it be right. Like, I ain't never been wrong. I still wasn't wrong. I don't care what nobody has to say about it. Y'all see what the fuck been going on in the comments. Women's intuition ain't never wrong. Test that nigga. No, I ain't gonna. No, okay, I'm gonna be mature. If you can, like, you know, work it out, figure it out. You know, I would say, like, you don't have to go, like, on a big channel and blast them and, you know, put them out there.
Don't do man like that, man.
You don't have to. But if you just don't give a fuck like me, and you already knew what the fuck was going on for real, you just then go ahead. Cause I never cared for real. Like, I never cared. I'm gonna talk as much as I want to talk, say what I gotta say. I'm gonna be me. I'm yeah.
Would you do it again?
Would I do it again? I mean, well, because I've already done it, like I would say no, but I don't know. I wouldn't. Would I do it again? Yeah, but I would have threw some more shit though.
Damn.
Like it wouldn't have been like just a pizza box type shit. Like I really thought I held it together, if I'm being honest, because a lot of other females would have did a lot worse. Especially the way he sat there and acted towards me while I was sitting there with my, like, really talking to him, my feelings hurt.
Do you feel like that?
Other people would have did a lot worse.
Do you feel like the way he reacted hits harder than the actual action?
Get stronger with free fitness training at Planet Fitness. Join for 1 cent down, $15 a month.
Well, I'm not gonna say it hits harder because I feel like he did a little extra because it was people around, but that's not how he acted. Ain't nothing new. That nonchalant, brush off, shut down, like that wasn't nothing new to me. So it wasn't like something that like it ain't nothing that Alan could do to hurt my feelings. Like at this point, like it ain't nothing he could do. It's just kind of like now at this point, like I really know Alan for like, you know, how he is, how he reacts to stuff. So it don't surprise me. It don't like it's, I don't know. It was more for me, like, you know, just to see what I need to see to move around, basically.
So coming out with the cameras and you seeing everybody, and you were part of a test, did that factor in of how your reaction was?
I ain't gonna lie, when she busted the door, I just was like, I didn't really know how to feel. I was like, what the fuck? Like in the back of my head, I'm like, what the hell? Cause I ain't see the camera and stuff afterwards, but once she bust out, I kind of already put two and two together. I'm like, there's no way this is right happening right now. And that's why the first thing I could do is just like not laugh, like what the hell? Cause like, but like she said, that's just how I am, bro. Like I don't put on no facade. Like I ain't about to sit here and act like all that to be cool for the cameras. Like nah, that's really who I am. Like she said, I'm not about to do all that. I'm gonna laugh it off, brush it off. And
no, you wouldn't have did all that if it was just you would have been mad. You all that laughing and extra shit. I don't feel like that was. Yeah, I feel like you was just really putting on. I ain't gonna lie.
You just said something completely different.
No, like, I'm talking about all the extra laughing and you know, like all that little extra, like you wouldn't have did. Like it would have definitely been a Paris. Like I ain't trying to talk about that shit. All that laughing and goofy shit you was on. No, you wouldn't have did.
I didn't want to put you out there like that on the video because like I know eventually you would have shut the fuck up. You would have had to because I would have definitely ended up establishing that. Don't.
When you went wrong, I'm never gonna shut the fuck up. Like one thing you can say, I gave you respect as a man. Like if we talking and I might have interrupted you, cut you off, and you like, hey, and I do like don't sit here and act like
I'm not saying it like
no, like but like I ain't gonna lie, like you was wrong. Like you was wrong. I wasn't gonna shut up. I wasn't gonna, and if you would have been on that, we could have definitely been on that. Like I'm not gonna never feel upset about my own feelings, and you're not gonna make me feel bad about my feelings. I promise you, like. But I don't know, like I feel like I always gave you respect as a man. I always showed you, like I always put forth that effort, like try to be, you know, like I try to do a lot of these shit that I feel like you're supposed to do in a relationship with you. So I just feel like for you to do that, you know, to me when, you know, I was trying as hard as I was, like that was just ultimate disrespect.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
In my opinion. So.
Like how is Paris in a relationship?
Like
so we talked about it from your perspective.
Paris good though. Like she said, she didn't really trip on like what I had going on, but she know how to cook fire ass food too. She know how to cook.
Look how she looking. Okay, Paris, we heard you know how to cook. Me, what's up?
Yeah.
Look. What's his favorite dish?
She was cool, bro. I don't really have too many complaints for her. I can't really, like, my only thing is sometimes she just be talking too much. Kind of like she was. Once she get going.
I'm telling, she just, the yapper, bro. Like, the yapper, she just, chill. That anxiety just be having her going. Chill, damn.
And if you don't respond, I'm never gonna shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna shut up.
Respond.
Because I'm a come mature about it. Like I'm a calmly ask. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be on no rah shit off the rip. Like, he just like to shut down off the rip. So, but he know that really bothered me. So now I'm finna really bother you. So, and that was just some immature shit on both of our parts. Like, cause I don't know, I feel like I would try to come at it like in a mature manner at first. Like, hey, I'ma just ask you. He be like, I don't want to talk about that shit. And I'm like, okay, well now you feel now. Okay, well you gonna listen to it then. Okay, since you don't want to talk about it, I'm gonna make you talk. I'm gonna make you mad, and we gonna talk that way. So, because I feel like if I'm trying to come, like, you know, be mature as a woman to you about it, like, and you can't do the same thing with me, like, we can't communicate about it, that's where shit always go left.
So when y'all was in a relationship, was the relationship monogamous? Or did y'all have an open relationship?
No, it wasn't shit about, nothing on my part was open. I don't know about
Because I'm asking that because
nothing on my part was open.
He said during conversation, do I fuck hoes on you? Yes.
And as we can see from TikTok, yes. As we can see
why
from
was you
TikTok,
just so
yes.
comfortable with saying that shit like
Like
that?
I said, because he was putting all that shit, like, yeah, he was putting on for that shit. Alan ain't never said that to me. Like, when he said that, like, Alan ain't never said
I
that
ain't
shit
gonna lie,
like that
once
to
you
me.
put me on a whole loyalty test, like at that point, all regards for your feelings is out the window. Like and honestly, I feel like I didn't even really just get as bad as it could have been. Me saying
I mean,
that
yeah,
was
it
just
could have
like,
been a lot worse.
yeah,
Like, we both could have took it there. Like,
exactly. So me saying that was just like,
I mean, like I said, that ain't the first time Alan has said, like, some hurtful shit to me either. Like, a lot of times, I don't know, like, it ain't nothing this nigga could do to hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't nothing that I haven't already found out at this point. It ain't nothing that I ain't already seen. It is what it is. Like he said, he know the type of nigga he is. And I just had to see it for what it was.
So could y'all ever be back in a situation where y'all are together?
Fuck no.
I'm cool on it.
I would have passed loyalty test.
I don't envy no woman that deal with this man. I'm telling you, you got it cut out for you. Good luck.
I ain't that bad, bro.
Hey, find out. Everybody want to find out. He gonna let you find out. Okay, my fault. Okay, that was petty. Okay, that was petty. But to anybody, like he said, like anybody he's ever dealt with, like they said the same. Like, I don't know, like the shit could look good and great from the outside. You know, people could laugh and joke and kiki and high, but like, you know, people's feelings really do be invested, and it be people real life shit. Like, so you can laugh, you know, whatever. Like I said, Alan just, you know, he fun when he fun. You know, like when you not his bitch, like, yeah, it's a great time. It's a great time. It's great, it's fun, it's cool. Or when y'all not that serious, or like, you know, like he just not cut out for relationships, and that's all right.
I could agree. Sure.
And that's cool, and that's fine.
You fucking with me though, you gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
He might take you through there. He might take you through there. Yeah.
What type of take you through there?
I don't know. You taking everybody through there. Let them know.
I'm playing.
These two.
Frustrated with the way you currently file your taxes? What if you could track your tax expert's progress and get your best tax up?
What her bra?
Did y'all meet each other? Did y'all meet each other parents and shit?
Nah.
No, it didn't get to that point.
Nah. Yeah. No.
It almost did.
Almost.
But
you about to introduce him?
Yeah.
I had to work that day. Yeah, her people was out here. And
yeah, so he said,
I was supposed to be free.
He claimed he had to work.
Somebody offered me a band. I said, yeah, I'm not coming.
Imagine introducing him to
and
your mom.
I ain't gonna lie, he wasn't gonna meet my mama first. He was gonna have to meet my sister them first. And that's what it was. It was my sister's birthday. And we planned on this for like 2 weeks. And so kind of the fact that like, I ain't like, that's when shit really started. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like after that, it was just like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you be having a feeling, you be like, it's either a make or break. It's like a make or break moment because like my people knew he was coming. Like, this something we planned for 2 weeks type shit. Like and then he literally wait till like an hour before to say that he pretty much wasn't coming. And so after that, like it was just kind of like, I don't know, like it was just, you already knew it was some make or break shit.
I got a follow-up for that. Like I told you, I really supposed to be off that day. I took the day off. And somebody hit me and said they got a band for me to do them a little sessions. I said, all right, I came early, but people that do tattoos, you get tatted, it don't always go the way it's supposed to go. This how I end up having longer nights and it's supposed to be like. I think I had some printer issues, and then sometimes on the large scale tattoos, you trying to put a stencil on, and if it ain't right, like me, I'm very, very, very picky when it comes to like because it's on somebody forever, so you can make sure the placement right. So I'll sit there and I'll redo it, and that was just one of them days, and it got to like, I'm texting her before, I'm like, yeah, I should be still good, and it got to like 6 or 7 o'clock, and she like, where you at? And I'm like, I'm still at the shop, like I'm probably not gonna make it. She's like, all right, at least make it. They was going out afterwards. I ain't getting
Mind
that.
you, I ain't tripping.
Yeah,
I'm
she
still
not
like,
tripping,
hey,
nah,
even the next day, like, I ain't gonna lie, I should have quit talking to his ass after that night, really. Ooh. But I still, even the next day, like, I'm still like, oh, okay, because I ain't like, I don't ask Alan for shit. I don't ask Alan for nothing, like anything, like, you know, Alan definitely, like, he'll pay my nails, whatever, but it was like, I'm gonna get my own shit done, and he'll just be like, oh, here you go, type shit. Like, you know, I still go to work every day like the next motherfucker.
That's the reason why I like her too, cause
Like, I bust my ass at work. Like, I wasn't begging this man for nothing.
And they got some motion going on, they're gonna try to dig in your pockets. Me personally, any girl I took serious could not be like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you something off of my own thing. And I respect that about her. Like, she was about getting her money regardless, and I just give it to her. Like, even shit, come in here. We were at the airport, and shit, she was.
Oh, you couldn't wait to say
But look,
that.
I'm gonna tell you.
You couldn't wait to say that shit. No, because I tried to get this nigga the money back.
Let me finish.
But you know what? That's the least a nigga could have did. That's the least a nigga could have did.
I'm a real nigga. I was gonna say that you tried. This is just bringing. Let me fucking talk, man. See, this is a problem. Run your mouth.
Shut the fuck up. Right.
Look.
Thank you.
So, just like this situation at the airport, like she had to go get a drink. She only had cash. They wasn't taking cash. So I gave her my card, and she offered the money back. A lot of the times, if I ever swiped my card and she needed any type of deal with like my money that was unplanned, she always offered to give me the money back. So it's like, I always respected her for that. See, I wasn't gonna put you. Look, you can say a lot about me, but I ain't about to put you out.
I'm not gonna never lie on you. Like I said,
Exactly. I don't put
I
you
ain't
out
gonna never
there.
lie on you.
I never just
Look
put
at
you out
these
there like
two.
you just. I'm gonna tell her what it is, and I respect you. I'm. Come on now, don't do me like that.
I think they're making eye contact at this point. Oh, they may get back together, you guys. If she would shut the fuck up. He waited to the last minute to tell her, shut the fuck up. She was waiting for him to say that. Look,
Yeah, I still
look.
fuck with each other.
Yeah, I still, she cool. I told you like, parents of I just know.
It's just more like.
I just know I wouldn't do it again. When you put me on a fucking low like that, shit's crazy.
Oh, please.
Nothing.
Please.
So if y'all have not watched Paris episode, man, make sure y'all tap into that right now.
with each
man.
other.
If y'all need some art, I'm a very talented painter. He's a talented tattoo artist. I'm a talented painter.
Type shit.
What you call it got her shit finished too, so she's squared away.
Yeah, everybody talking shit like that girl didn't get her tattoo finished. Y'all know they got her tattoo finished, please. Like,
she
stop
got her
it.
tattoo finished. I'm gonna insert the clip.
Hey guys, it's Slay from Jack TV's most recent episode. Everyone's been wondering if I was able to get my tattoo completed.
Talking like this.
So this is the answer to that. Drum roll, please. Yes, I got it done, guys. Yes, I got it done. It's completed. Those of y'all that know Jack, he's not gonna leave nobody assed out for none of that shit.
I was
Okay,
making sure.
Jack got it handled, and that's just where we're at with it. I love it. I've been wanting this tat for actually a little while now, so
I don't know why she
it
thought
was
like
what it
that.
was. But listen, it's completed. It is now healing just as fine. It's perfect. It's healthy. It's good. I mean, it's a little dry because of me. But thank you, Jack. Really appreciate it. And bye-bye.
Thank you.
I don't know why she was talking like that.
But until next time,
Jack
Jack
up.
up.
I've been waiting for him to say that for like 10 episodes now.
The Space
I
Jam
guess he
Triple
said
Creek
on
Box
this
starting at $21.99. That's
now.
2 medium.
I don't know why she was talking like that. Because, like, I mean, honey, you didn't have to be talking like that.
Appreciate it. And bye-bye.
Thank you.
I don't know why she was talking like that.
But until next time,
Jack
Jack up.
I've been waiting for him to say that for like 10 episodes now.
The Space
I
Jam
guess he
Triple
said
Creek
on
Box
this
starting at $21.99. That's 2 medium.
I don't know why she was talking. I don't know why she was talking like that. Spooked and nervous. Oh God. What did Tokyo Tony do now? Somebody FBI. Ooh. Don't talk to me about no damn grocery prices. Don't listen. I had to go to Kroger today because let me get over here so I can find something to watch. I'm finna get ready to get over here. I've been on here for an hour. It's Tuesday. We're just chilling. We're literally just chilling. I don't want to talk about food prices. I'm telling you. I just went to Publix. I went to Publix yesterday and I had to go to Kroger today because I forgot the eggs. And I had to go to Publix because they the only ones that sell the pancake mix. And I was out. So rising nothing we could do. There's nothing we can do at this point. Let me see what they talk about. Where was this?
That's bad.
Don't breathe.
Bad. Don't touch it.
What do you mean don't touch it?
So receipts are
Why are you touching it like that?
covered with BPA. I mean, literally just covered. That's how it prints it, right? This isn't like a printer. This is printed, it's a thermal paper, and the BPA is allowing the printing to happen. And so they're covered with bisphenol A. People that are handling receipts, like cashiers that are handling receipts, have really high levels of BPA, particularly if they use like hand sanitizing lotion or any lotion, any sort of cream. Makes the BPA, again, BPA is fat soluble. These creams, the hand sanitizers are carrying it inside your bloodstream about 100-fold higher than not having that. So first of all, you can opt to have a receipt emailed to you if you need the receipt. I would do that, or don't touch it. But also, if you work in the if you're a cashier and you work in this.
Just give me a second. Huh? That's interesting. Okay, so just tell them to put it in the bag. Just put it in the bag. Or don't take the receipt at all. They ain't like you being leave it. Seat up just a little bit. I remember where we had left off at. Something about we're not even supposed to be. I don't know why I did that. Touching receipt paper. I'm like, they just be really setting us up for failure. I'm convinced. I'm totally convinced. Especially this whole, oh, it's not even safe to touch with the printer paper. It's like, you don't say. You don't say.
Really, really please wear nitrile gloves. I mean, this is like your BPA levels. If you were to go get them measured, which you can, there are companies out there now that do measure BPA levels in urine. You will see that they are extremely, extremely high. So nitrile gloves will protect you from the BPA getting across your dermal barrier and getting to your bloodstream. Latex gloves do not. So make sure they're nitrile gloves. And then for people that are not in the industry, try to avoid the receipts. I mean, it's a really big exposure to BPA that people aren't even realizing. So really, really, really important to remember receipts are a very big source of BPA that people are not thinking about, particularly people that are routinely handling these receipts. That's bad.
A receipt?
Yeah, don't touch it.
What do you mean don't touch it?
So receipts are
Why are you touching it like that?
covered with BPA. I mean, literally just covered. That's how it prints it, right? This isn't like a...
Imagine that every time you turn around, it's, oh my God, oh. It's like, geez. See what I mean? 2 hours. Let me see who
Literally right now on Carpe's website, our 4-stick bundle deal is 56% off. It ships free. It comes with free gifts. It's the same amazing deodorant, just a massively different value. So if you're already on the fence, this is the moment to do it right instead of paying more later. There's no time to...
Get a load of this one, right? There is this term called frogging, and it is when a man and a woman, oops, wrong dictionary, it is when a person is hiding in another person's house and they have no idea. It is terrifying. You may have heard the story of Daniel LaPlante, the killer who lived in the walls, or the story of Joe Cummings, who noticed his food kept disappearing from his fridge in his New York City apartment. Now, a lot of people thought this video was fake, and to be honest, even I still kinda do, but Joe has continually come out saying it is real, and police determined she'd been living there for a couple of weeks. Though today's story, I can assure you it is unfortunately real. And this one takes the cake. It takes the freaking bakery, and it's gonna certainly get under your skin, which is exactly what a wannabe musician from Connecticut wanted to do to a family. Hey you, and welcome. My name is Mike. And in this whole video, we are going to look at the incredibly terrifying and disturbing story of a family, right, that was stalked inside its own home. The Campbell family, they lived in Hawaii, and when they went off on vacay baby, they returned to their home to discover a truly disturbing scene. Some videos.
Hey, what's going on everybody? It's me, Ezekiel.
And the horrifying diary of the surgeries a man was planning to perform on them. No consent, no...
I have already heard this story before. As soon as he said Hawaii, I was like, yep. Heard it already. Oh, we didn't finish. Let's finish.
But, you know,
with a knife. Yeah.
It's inside the operating room like you've never seen before.
How nice does this booty look now?
Brought to you by the man known as Dr. Miami, plastic surgeon Dr. Michael Solzauer, taking viewers behind the scenes at surgeries, most so graphic we can't even show you.
Welcome back to the operating room for a wonderful Monday. We have a Brazilian butt lift. She is quite square. Beforehand, we are going to snatch her waist, give her a round booty.
Capturing the before, after, and everything in between.
Yeah, what all do you cover?
I do noses.
Okay.
That's the face part. I do a little lipo of the neck, jawline kind of stuff, maybe. And then I do a lot of boobs, butts, and tummies.
You found a dream job, huh?
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it beats coal mining.
Well, Dr. Miami, I brought 2 models for you.
Hello, lady.
They're called the Murder Twins, but I can assure you they're friendly. We want to see what a pre-op kind of looks like.
Okay. The day of surgery, or like just consultation? Like she just came off the street and they're asking for butts.
They're considering getting booties and titties, right?
Yeah.
We'll cover both.
Okay.
Whose cool backpack is this?
Oh, it's mine.
That's sick.
Yeah, I did it.
Base 44 super agents. Careful, there's no going back. No setup. Just say hello.
This is Bella.
Hey, Bella. Tommy.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to hear. Nice to meet you.
Would you mind standing up for us for a second? There's a little bit of a model. She had a BBL. Turn around. Yeah. Which is, we call it skinny BBL. Because she's skinny.
I am.
And put your jacket down for a second. Let's see the front.
Did you use those too?
Yes, and also her waist. We also did what we call the Miami mini waist, which is basically reshaping the rib cage, make little cuts in the ribs and push them closer together.
How has it impacted your life now that you're walking, moving back to normal?
I mean, I'm happier than ever. I love it. Now I'm like pulling NFL players, so. So I owe him that.
She's pulling NFL players. I just love that. That's very high praise as a plastic surgeon.
Thank you.
That's like that's like winning the Nobel Prize in this industry.
What made you say, hey, I'm not gonna hire a personal trainer, go 4 times a week, eat the zucchini, avocado?
Well, in my defense and in the defense of personal trainers, they can't really make the breast bigger.
Yeah, I mean, I was already doing that, but like I still had like a little fat here and like my love handles. It didn't matter how much like I worked out or like how healthy I ate. Like there was just stubborn fat.
And she was skinny.
Yeah.
She was obviously skinny to begin with. But there's certain areas that there's nothing you can do in the gym.
What do you have over here, Dr. Miami?
I have a collection of breast implants of various sizes and shapes.
So that's something like that is.
There's like a menu,
That's what's in there too.
Yeah, that's what's in there. Yeah.
So if I were to squish it, we feel exactly like this.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is silicone?
Yes, it's silicone. This is like we call gummy bear silicone.
Let me just close my eyes. This would make what what kind?
Depends what you start with. For you, this would be for you probably like a small D cup.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you ever decide to go that way, let me know.
Yeah.
So first thing they do is they get into gowns.
So your job involves a lot of boobies and butts.
Yeah.
Is it hard to fight your own biology in the process?
You're asking a plastic surgeon if he gets an erection when he examines his patients. Is that what you're asking me?
Has it ever happened? I mean,
no, it's never happened.
Not even day one of the job. Okay. Oh, think of my grandma. Think of something else. Think of World War II. Think
of Tommy G. The truth is that doctors, by the time you go through medical school, day one you're like dissecting bodies and stuff. So some switch happens in your brain. It's not to say that you couldn't get aroused with a patient. I'm sure it's happened, but like by the time you're through medical school, you're pretty immune to the sight of naked bodies because you don't just see the gorgeous ones. You see like. All right, so the first questions we ask are like, you have any medical issues or anything you need to know about? Diabetes, high blood pressure, anemia, blood clots, thyroid issues, nothing.
No.
So that's the first thing you want to check. Make sure that they don't have any medical problems that might make this not safe, right? You guys have any kids? Okay, so no kids. We always ask about that too. Have you ever had surgery before of any kind?
Wisdom tooth count, then yeah.
That counts, yeah.
Okay.
Any surgery? No?
Wisdom tooth.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Face me if you don't mind. And you gotta open up the gown. I'm gonna do the breast
I put it
first.
on backwards.
You going on backwards? Okay, that's good. You guys work very fast with it. All right. So, what we do is first we measure. No two breasts are exactly the same. They're like sisters that look alike, but not identical twins. 20, you measure the distance, and her measurements are actually near perfect. So.
And what made her titties say that those are just fine?
Okay, so what you want, like ideal breasts, they make what's called an equilateral triangle. Remember trigonometry?
Yep.
Right? So like an equal distance from the suprasternal notch to the nipples and then across. And for her height, she's like 20.5 centimeters. Equilateral triangle, perfect. So you know that's pretty much the exam. It doesn't take much more than that. Sometimes I'll feel for masses and things like that, or under the armpit, but she's good. Before the surgery, she'd get a physical exam by her doctor, clearing her for surgery. So it's not like you can just come in and then do surgery the same day. You know, just making that clear to everybody. So okay, wait, let me see your front first, because like the tummy, because what the BBL involves is taking fat from this area, like the areas of the body where you have a little extra fat, turn around, and putting it in the place that you do. She has a beautiful butt actually already. The only thing I see, really gorgeous, the only thing I see we could do is maybe fill in these little dips I was talking about. So like,
what are these dips all you women are mentioning?
so it's this right here. So when you, for example, if you look at Bella, like Bella's now, like post-op, right? So she had fat here, but this was flat, right? When you work out, you can get these muscles to come out more.
Okay.
And she's just naturally blessed like that. But then what you can't do is add fat to this, what we call hip dip, or this flat area, right? You can't do that. You can't just eat and have it go around there. Exactly. So what we do is we get rid of this over here. What you want in a curve is like a nice hourglass or Coke bottle shape. It should come in and then come out and be round like this. It should not go in and then out and then in again and then out again.
And is that actually attainable figure without this?
No.
Now, they're young, they're 24. Do you usually have people that young getting surgery?
Oh yeah, it's very common. In Miami, yeah.
Now, let's just say she gets her butt, her tits done. Does she have to come here every 10 years and get a retouch, or how does that work?
I would recommend that she at least follow up every 10 years, but not everybody has to have them retouched at 10 years. I've had patients have them in for 20 years. I've had patients where I didn't put them in, but they've had them in for 40 years. So I mean, as long as the breasts look good and feel good, you can leave them in for the rest of your life. But I do recommend you come back.
There's a debate where it's like, look good, feel good. So you want people to feel good.
Yeah.
Would you ever feel like this industry is having women chase a beauty standard that's almost impossible to attain?
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at it. The first one that we just discussed. There are natural signs of attractiveness for men have for women and women have for men. And you know, like if you look at the cover of a romance novel, it's always this guy that looks like He-Man. You know, like there are certain signs of attractiveness that are exaggerated, and those are like sort of ideals. That's not created by anybody individually. It's not even created by the romance novel industry or even, let's say, Disney princesses. You know, when the little girls are first exposed to and boys to characters, they're always these Disney princesses that have these like tiny little waist, perfect form, perfect skin, perfect hair, perfect everything. We're just here to try to, let's say, make people feel better in their skin, you know, so that but the actual standards are not set by us. We're just here to, you know, what's the word? Facilitate. Same thing with noses and chins and hair, everything. Just like hairdressers and everything else, you know.
Now, there are clinics out there where people will literally die and they'll keep operating. You'll read the reviews. Somehow they have like 150 reviews with 1 star and people keep going there. And
Price,
the doc,
that's all. It's cheap. No matter how many laws we put in to protect patients are going to do what they want to do. It's a free country. Like nobody stops people in Florida from riding a motorcycle without a helmet. You know, and even though I don't think you would or I would, but you take your risks and your benefits and you make your decision as an independent person. Those clinics that have issues, they're just cheaper. That's the only thing. So if you want to get it and if this is the only thing that's in your budget, you'll do that, or you'll go to Mexico or the Dominican Republic or Turkey, and it can be hit or miss. You know, there are great surgeons in Turkey and great surgeons in Mexico, but if they're cheap, they're probably not the best.
are you married?
Yeah, I'm married 30 years.
Okay, would you have your own wife or daughters get a BBL or boob job?
100%. If they want to, 100%.
Yeah?
100%.
What percentage of the clinics out there would you say are good, safe, reputable?
I think 85% are probably good, safe, reputable.
Okay, you're a good guy, gotcha.
Thank you. You're a good guy too.
Pleasure's
mine. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for sitting next to you again. All right.
My whole life, my mission is helping people massively increase the quality of their life. And if you're in business or if you're in life, you've got
Oh.
We're here on Miami Beach. We're put into the test. Can someone achieve a BBL booty without actually getting the BBL? And what are the ways to maintain your booty so it has maximum gluteus roundness?
Thick-toned, muscular.
Thick-toned, juicy, round, voluptuous.
Right, I'm gonna start with a simple body weight squat. So I just want you to start squatting normal, and I'm gonna start making adjustments on your squat so you can feel more glutes. Yanni already knows the deal. She's the perfect squat model, so I'm not gonna fix her for now.
If you want an excuse to feel my ass, just say it, all right?
Sorry, why? Professional purposes only.
Yes.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna squat down and hold. Nice. No hands. Yeah. And now you're gonna arch your butt more to the back. Already feeling it? Nice. Now you come up. And when you squat down, I want you to do that motion. Push your knees out, almost like you're trying to push your knees to your pinky toes. Yeah. Now think about there's a little stool behind you and you're sitting behind it. You're not squatting forward, you're squatting back. Push your butt back. Spread those knees out. Come on, girls. Yes, more. Good, keep going.
Look at the cameraman. And chicken together. That was the you know, the chick, the surgeon. One of the things is that means stay not twins.
So I think the real question is someone willing to put in the work to do it with the diet, in the kitchen, on the gym, on the sand, doing it the right way, or do they want to go to a surgeon that's gonna...
I mean, they both work, right? They both work. It's just what type of work are you willing to put? I know surgery is not easy to recovery. Nobody tells you that until you do it. Also, the money. I feel like here in Miami, wherever they're getting their money, but surgery is surgery is very expensive if you want something like nice and quick. But also, she's been doing this for over 20 years. And I thought I was gonna get her body within 2 years that I've been training with her. And so far so good, but it's not what I'm looking for. Very good. So how long are you willing to put the work for, and what type of work are you willing to put? And is that instant results? Yeah, you get out of the office and you have that shape already. You have the volume. You're gonna go through a long recovery, but with clothes on.
What I've noticed about the BBL is sometimes a BBL looks better with pants on than pants off.
Oh yeah.
Like pants on, you're like, oh my God, that is an ass. And then you see it and you're like, it looks kind of a little odd.
Well, for the most part, surgeries, like I told you yesterday, they're not perfect. So in clothes, they look fantastic. That's why I was trying to get you to see the scar on that other patient, because once they take their clothes off, their belly buttons are up here. There's like fibrosis, they're uneven. The butt looks like all lumpy and bumpy. But of course, clothes, compression garments make everything look nice and tight. Small waist, big ass. But it's kind of an illusion.
What would be your message to women out there that are considering? They're on the fork of the road. They want the perfect booty, man. They want what you got, and they're wondering, do I go natural or do I go surgery route? What would you tell them?
I tell them go natural any time of the day, because that would be the best decision you have in the long term. I'm 38 now, and my booty looks so much better today than when it did when I was 28. So much better.
When men are looking at Instagram photos of models and people out there, what percent of them you think are altered in a way?
95%.
Yeah,
I would say.
When I first moved out to Miami, they told me that I had to basically make myself look prettier than I am in person on Instagram. Not even that. Like the first people that were trying to help like run my Instagram, they were like, yeah, you have to look prettier than you are in person. You got to use Photoshop. You got to use FaceApp. Yeah. And like I was like, oh, okay, like you sit there and wonder like, how are these girls so pretty? Like, and then like it comes it's like, yeah.
It would be like if men started just photoshopping six packs everywhere we go.
Pretty much. Right.
Glutes. Oh, they were there.
You know, you're from Brazil, you've been in America for a long time, you know the difference between the cultures. Like, do you think America has more of a superficial culture around body?
Oh, no, I don't think it's more superficial. I think it's just based in different things than Brazil is. In Brazil, we're very much so about conquering the body. It's like we're very like I
So
love.
you don't want to get your boobs done. You don't want to get your ass done, but you got your titties done. Okay.
To look good in Brazil, like women really like take good care of themselves. Most of the big cities, you'll never see a woman walking around in flip-flops going to anywhere basically.
With how much garbage is in our food, do you think it's harder for people to look and feel good in America?
Much harder, yeah. I think the food industry here is horrible, borderline criminal. It's really, really bad. It always makes us feeling like less, like we're not enough, like our butts are not big enough, my waist is not small enough, my boobs are not high enough. So I think the pressure comes from each individual woman, not even like collectively, as you know, just women shaming each other for like, oh, my boobs are bigger.
Crazy. Borderline criminal is just.
Women don't do that.
Is it hard to be comfortable in your own body?
Yes, which is a question I make myself often, like why is it that we're so mean to each other? We're so mean to ourselves all the time. Because if I see my friend or if I see any of those girls here, like I see beauty in them. But when I look at myself in the mirror, the first thing I see it's not the beauty, it's the flaws. I don't know where it comes from. It's not from social media, although I think social media really enhanced it. It's something way before that. But we are so prone to see first our flaws and focus on them, like obsess over them, instead of looking at the good things that are going. And it's so hard to actually recognize, oh look, but I'm working out and I'm losing it and I'm good. We always have that mindset of like, I'm good, but not enough. I can still lose a pound, I can still grow an inch.
At the heart of the BBL phenomenon, it really comes down to the age-old human desire to be seen, admired, and to feel comfortable in our own skin. Because the reality is, we are imperfect beings with insecurities and things about ourselves that we wish we could change. But the truth is, that's also what makes us special and unique. And my fear is that as a society, we are trending towards a world that thirsts too much for instant gratification. We all know nothing great comes easy. An Olympian takes years to perfect their craft. A home-cooked meal will always beat microwave box food, and a butt shaped by years of dedication to a good diet and exercise routine, in my opinion, will always beat the enormous BBL butt that the skinny legs don't quite match. So I suppose I'm going to leave you with this. I encourage you to take the long route and enjoy the struggle that comes with it, because after all, the magic of life is simply to enjoy the journey that we're on.
You gotta tell me something. I'm like, yeah. I'm not so obsessed over abs. I'm not even with mine. Let me go and see what
There's only one meat stick
let me just go see, honey, because
for my family, and it's the one we make at Paleo Valley. What if I told you that most meat sticks on the market contain a hidden ingredient soaked in ultra-processed?
Yo, Pete Hexon, this one's specially for you. You punk ass rapist bitch.
Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm fresh out of jail. Bright colors, horrible for camera.
I think that's it. Chicago, Illinois.
This one's specially for you. You punk ass rapist bitch.
Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm fresh out of jail. Bright colors, horrible for camera. Here. I just got to Chicago last night. Okay. Yep. Easy 12-hour nonstop flight. We did about 1,000 circles over Iowa. Did you do that shit too? You okay. Yeah. Were you on my flight? Yeah, the 12-hour one? Yeah, so let me tell you the story. You guys ever heard of United Airlines? Yeah. It's hard to insult the United Airlines in Chicago because you're like, hey, we all have miles. It's like the only fucking airline at O'Hare. So it's like you either fly O'Hare, you either fly United, or you go fucking Southwest to Midway like a bitch. All right, that's it. I got on a flight from San Francisco. I flew yesterday, and at the last minute I was like, you know what? I deserve to sleep in a little bit. So I changed my flight at the last minute. I don't know how flight prices work nowadays. It was like, the flight that was like 2 hours later was like $300 cheaper the day of. Like, that's how fucked up the industry is now. Like, you pay for it, like, you pay like 2 months in advance, like a planner, and they're like, yeah, pay us an extra $1,000, you know? And so I saved $300 by getting a 2 hour later flight. I was like, that's the best deal I ever got in my life. Little did I know they had a plan for that plane. So So I mean, and when I say like sleep in, I just mean to like 8. You know what I mean? Like I was gonna get up at 5, and then I get up at 8, and I stayed up all night packing. So I'm already tired. I'm like, I could have used an extra hour of sleep. And then I wake up like, but I'm gonna go to Chicago, and I look at my phone. It's like your flight's delayed 3 hours. Like, I was like, okay, could have slept 3 hours, whatever. I'm not gonna go back. You don't go back to sleep at that point. That's like giving up, you know. So I went to the SFO. I went there like 3 hours late. It was just casually taking my time. So today's not so bad. Whatever. And then they're like, yeah, we need another hour because we deserve it. That was the reason. United just doesn't fucking tell you anymore. They're like, you're gonna be late. So I get on that flight, and we're flying, and I'm like, hey, I'm not making it to Chicago tonight, you know? And my boy Eunice is sitting over here. I give him a little shout out because he's like, I'm gonna pick you up from the airport, you know, like old school, you know, like before they had Uber, you know? He actually drives Uber, so it's a little bit, he's great, by the way, 5 stars, like, I recommend, can you do personal Uber plugs? I don't know if that was look him up. It would be crazy if you could search someone on Uber, like, I had this great driver last week. His name was Eunice. Eunice is like, I'm gonna get you. The original flight was supposed to land at 5:30, and then I was like, all right, it's gonna be 6:30, and I was like, all right, it's gonna be 8, and I was like, all right, it's gonna be 9:30. He's like, I'm just gonna hang out at O'Hare. I'm like, bro, you don't need to. You're good. He's like, no, I'm gonna do other Uber when I I was like, oh, I felt a little jealous, whatever. But and then we're flying, and we're about like 45 minutes out of O'Hare, and I'm like, I can smell the pizza, you know. And then I got a notification on my phone because I bought the free messaging for free, and comedy's treating me well. And I got a notification on my phone. It said your flight from Cedar Rapids has been delayed. I was like, I'm not flying out of fucking Cedar Rapids. And I was like, holy shit, did I get hacked? Because I signed in through my United app, so I was like, oh, maybe someone hacked me in disguise and bought a last-minute flight from Cedar Rapids to O'Hare. And I was like, what idiot even flies from Cedar Rapids to O'Hare? Just drive the 3 hours. So somebody's like, I do. You do? 30-minute flight. Best flight I ever took. You got off easy. Are you from Cedar Rapids? No, I went to college. You went to college there? Oh, damn, man. That's living the sweet life. Your parents like, guess what? For your birthday, we're going to fly you. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm like, somebody hacked into my United and is using my points to buy local flights. I was like, fucking Chicago and the crime rate. You know? But I was like, this person also just loves Iowa, too. So I didn't know what was going on, you know? And then all of a sudden, I didn't watch any TV the whole time. I was doing work like a good worker, you know. I was building license plates, you know what I'm talking about? And I turn on my screen. And I go to the flight map. That's the only thing I watch. And I don't want to watch their fucking whatever shitty. It's the same. When you fly as much as I do, it's the same shit. They refresh like every 10 years. Like I've seen Die Hard. You know what I mean? So I just turn on the flight map just to see like where we are. And I notice we're doing circles. And it shows you where you came from and where you've been. So I noticed we've now done 10 circles over Iowa. And I didn't even notice this shit. And now I'm like, okay, we got hijacked. Like we're about to do, like that was, because I saw the circles and then we started to veer off from the circle and we're going back towards Iowa. So I'm like, oh, this is a hijacking for sure. Like, this is Osama bin Laden's revenge. He's like, I always wanted to get Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I was like, did Larry Silverstein build a new tower there or something? I was like, looking it up. I was like, why are we doing a terrorist attack on Iowa? Those people don't deserve it, you know? I was like, South Dakota at least, like give us something. I knew that would make somebody happy. The rest of you guys like, hey, that's indigenous land, fuck you. It's all indigenous land, guys. Okay, land back. Yeah, land back, and that's why I did this mission. Spoiler alert, I hijacked the plane. That's the punchline. I didn't want to give it away, but yeah. So I'm like, okay, we've been hijacked. The hijackers are taking us to Iowa. And then you hear the captain come up, captain here. And then we're like, yes. He like really took his time. He's like, all right, so there's some weather in Chicago. It's like, no shit. They have weather too? That's what the pilots do. They're like, there's weather. They don't say it's like it's a fucking storm, we're gonna die. You know, they don't call it turbulence. Like it's a little bit of bumps. You know, it's like
Creatine's been part of the human diet since we first cooked meat over fire. When a French chemist first discovered creatine in 1830.
Like they're having some weather over Chicago, and they can't take us right now, so we're doing some circles until air traffic control says that we can come in. You know what I mean? And my first thought was like, oh, this is because of the air traffic control shortage. You know what I mean? There's probably like ICE workers out there being like arresting air traffic controllers in real time. Like, so there's like less air traffic controllers. And so I was like, fucking Trump, you know? And then we're going in circles, and like we're doing that for like another 20 minutes. I'm starting to get dizzy, you know? And then the pilot comes on, he's like, pilot here. Another long pause, we're like, yes? He's like, so our holding pattern has expired. Like, okay, speak English, motherfucker. Our holding pattern has, like, what the fuck does that mean? Is that like the code for the engine is malfunctioning? Our holding pattern has expired, so we have to divert. Yeah. Now, fortunately, I went to college. Not in Cedar Rapids, but, you know, I did my thing. And so I know what divert means. I was telling the other people on the plane who were a little confused. I'm like, that means we're going somewhere else. And the whole plane gasped, like, oh, divert, what does that mean? And like everybody was scared. Everybody was scared, but then he's like, we're going to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Then they're like, fuck! They went from terrified to angry, like real fast. And then he's like, we're heading to Cedar Rapids. It's gonna take another 45 minutes. It's like, how does it take 45 minutes on a fucking 30-minute flight? I'm like looking at the map, I'm like, we're right there, dude. We're fucking right over Rockford or whatever the fuck it's called. Rockford, right? I can smell it, you know what I mean? And so I was like, we're right there. And so he's like, 30 more minutes, and then we're going, and then it's like new flight time, and then I'm like, and then I get another update. It's like your flight from Cedar Rapids, Iowa is now at 11:30 p.m. And it's 9:30. So like I'm doing the math. I'm like, that means we're gonna land, we're gonna hang out in Cedar Rapids for at least 2 hours. And you know, like United, like whatever it is, add 2 hours, right? So like we're gonna be in Cedar Rapids past midnight. Do people do that there? You know? And so we land in Cedar Rapids. The one air traffic controller greets us. And we're like the one plane there. They're like, oh, welcome to Iowa. Nobody flies here. You sure you didn't mean Des Moines? No. We're at Cedar Rapids. And so we land in Cedar Rapids, and then they park us. They don't even put us at a gate. There wasn't even a gate available in Cedar Rapids. So they just literally parked us, and like another plane like pulled up, and they're like, yeah, you're here because of the diversion too? We're like, yeah, that's us. And mind you, there's a baby crying the whole time. Oh. Yeah. And you know, here's the thing. I tell people, like, I like to think I'm a nice guy, you know. If you know me, you know, I care about the world. I care about people, especially people who are suffering, people who are oppressed. I try to do my best to speak out for those people. But I will admit to you, I have this really, really bad dream of one day snapping and throwing a crying baby out of a plane. I might do it. One more United flight and I might do it.
He's so stupid.
It's honestly, it's the only way I can cope. Because if you've been on a flight where the baby usually, if there's a crying baby, they usually cry the whole time. They either don't cry, they're just a good kid, you know. Sorry, didn't mean to offend half of your children, but or they cry the entire time, from like start to end, right? And so this one she was crying the whole time, and she was either crying or she was like nagging her father or like trying to like hit him, and he kept saying like, Isla, stop it. And she kept like, and he's like, Isla, stop it. And she was like, and he's like, Isla, stop. That was the whole fucking flight. It almost became more annoying just to hear him saying it. Just like, and he's like, Isla, stop it. It sounded like a shitty house song. Isla, stop it. Isla, stop it. And it was so fucking annoying. He's like, Isla, stop it. He's like, she's clearly not gonna stop it. She just fucking stop wasting your breath. I'm trying to recover from this because I've been on so many flights with just crying babies, and literally the only way I've ever found to calm myself down is just imagining throwing the baby off the plane. It's the only way. It's the only way. You need closure in your mind. It's just like when they say you hear like a shitty song or like a song and it's like stuck in your head like an earworm. The only way to get it out of your head is to listen to the song, you know. And so that's what I do by imagining. I don't actually throw the baby off the plane, but I imagine, you know. And I stand for children, man. Children are, you know, we need to take care of our children. You know, we need to release the Epstein files, right? We need to fucking get rid of all these children who are, you know, in the hands of our fucking abusive government, okay? And at the same time, two things can be true. I want to throw a baby out of a plane. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay? I think we should protect children in every other way until they cry on a plane. We give them the chance. We give them the chance, and then we throw them out. Okay, so baby's fucking crying the whole time. Baby's crying even when we're landed, when we're grounded. My only trip ever to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, is just reminded of Isla. Or as I call her, Kryla. Okay, so I mean, somebody had to. And then they're like, yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. And then so we're just sitting there parked, and they're like, okay, finally after an hour, they wait an hour to remove the seatbelt sign. They're like, we need you to stay in your seats. They wait an hour. We've already been on this plane 7 hours at this point. They're like, all right, we're gonna take off the seatbelt sign, and so if you want to stand up and walk around, you can, but you can't leave the plane because we're not next to anywhere where you can leave, right? So they undo the seatbelt thing, people are standing up, stretching, and then my row, for whatever reason, they're like, no, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I didn't want to like say anything, you know what I mean? So I was just like, you know, like I was just kind of like, because I was in the window seat, and so I was like, and they're just like, no, I'm just gonna read a book. The guy fucking calls his wife. He's like, we're gonna be late. I think he didn't even want to go home, to be honest. I think he was enjoying this. He's like, don't worry about me, honey. It's over for me. But I definitely took a screenshot of the image of the plane making circles, and then you see it diverting to Iowa, and I sent it to all my friends like goodbye. So just so like it was a good prank, you know? And so we're sitting there, so okay, seatbelts are off now for about an hour, and then the pilot comes on, he's like, pilot here, we're like, yeah, we know. And he's like, so they're still gonna let us know there's a heavy storm going on in Chicago, and so no flights are getting in. So we're just gonna wait and see, and we'll let you know. We're sorry about this. And then after like half an hour, one of the flight attendants gets on, and she's like, oh yeah, by the way, if you're connecting, don't. No, it was like so not reassuring. She's like, oh, we just realized there's people who are concerned about their connecting flights. Like, yeah, no shit. And she's like, but this will reassure you. And like, we thought it was about to be good news. Like, you're gonna make your flight. She was like, nobody's leaving O'Hare either. So, like, oh, so everybody's fucked right now. And so I text Eunice, I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. He's like, I'm just gonna make some more dollars out here. I was like, we're waiting for the storm to stop. He's like, I don't see a storm, to be honest. I'm like, are they fucking gaslighting us? If it's good enough for Eunice to Uber, I think it's good enough for a fucking experienced pilot to land the fucking plane.
This records conversations better than taking notes ever could. This is Pocket, an AI note taker that records conversations.
And so the pilot comes on, he's like, all right, so it's looking like the storm will probably be over soon, and we're just waiting to get a heads up for our approval to land, or whatever. He's like, I guess they have like a ATC person they talk to directly, like, or it's our point person. And he's gonna tell us when we're gonna land. We're like, great. We wait another 30 minutes, and then they're like, all right, we're still waiting for that word. In the meantime, I think we're gonna fuel up. Yeah, dude! Why didn't you fucking do that right when we landed? And he gets back on, he's like, okay, we've been approved, we have a time, we just need another hour to fuel. I'm like, you fucking should have done this! While we were waiting, listening to fucking Isla! So we waited a whole other hour, okay? And so now our takeoff time from Cedar Rapids is midnight. It's midnight. And he says, due to weather, it's gonna be another hour, we might have to do more circles. Yeah, what we did. And so we take off, Isla starts crying again. I'm kidding, she never stopped. And we're in this guy's again. Longest ever flight. Longest flight on record to fucking Chicago from Cedar Rapids. Double this guy's time, right? And we do another few circles. I'm like, here it fucking comes again. I sent another picture to my friend. I'm like, I'm back. And then he's like, all right, we're in our, the pilot gets on, he's like, we're in our holding pattern again. I'm like, I remember that. We do like 10 circles. I'm like, this shit's about to expire, dude. This shit's about to expire, fucking fingers crossed. And then he's like, all right, we got approved, we're going in. We fucking start heading to Chicago as slowly as possible. We pass O'Hare, and then we go to the lake. Why the fuck are we going to the lake? I'm like, we got hijacked again. Because that's when they got to turn around over the lake, and then come, and then slowly, and then finally lands in Ohio. Not a graceful landing, might I add. And then an applaud started, but only 3 people participated. They're like, yeah! We're like, no, we should have been here a long fucking time ago. Pulled up to the gate, and then he's like, all right, we need another half hour because they need to unload something from the plane, and then they're also waiting for us in the, like, they need to get the gate ready, whatever like that. So we waited another half hour. And this is where they make up for it. The United staff, they come out and they're like, we're so sorry that this happened. We know it's really, really stressful and really tough. We know that you guys were here an additional 7 hours than you were supposed to be. So we're gonna give you guys a Biscoff cookie.
Biscoff? 7 hours for a Biscoff?
That's your consolation?
Right.
I took that shit, I crushed it and put it all over the seat. I was like, fuck you guys.
Oh my god.
But yeah, ever since then the trip's been smooth. Watch the fucking temperature drop from 70 to 30. Welcome to Chicago. But yeah, unfortunately the airports have been, they've been a little easier to get through this last week, you know, because ICE was there for a little while. Nah, shit, they don't know what they're fucking doing. Yeah, I just never thought I'd be saying it, like, I just want to be alone with TSA again. You know, I miss your touch, your caress. I actually used to date a woman who worked for TSA. Yeah, people are like, was it vengeance? Like, I don't want to say that. It's just more like when I invited her over, I got to see her take her shoes off. Pam Bondi got fired?
Don't be Pam. Look.
Fuck that bitch, yeah, Pam Bondi got fired! Yep. On April 2nd, so you know it's real.
Right.
Yeah. It's actually, it's funny because, it's crazy because Pam Bondi was told that she was going to be fired at a White House meeting on April 1st. Can you imagine?
Right.
Trump's like, you're fired. She's like, Donald, you have the best sense of humor. Everything you say is hilarious. He's like, no, you're fired. She's like, oh my God, really? He's like, yeah, and we're releasing the Epstein files. She's like, really? He's like, April Fools. But you're fired. And yeah, so she got fired, and then the next day they announced that shit. As soon as Pam Bondi got fired, I immediately checked the Dow Jones. 46,000. Not quite there, ma'am. Not quite there. Yeah, the Dow Jones hit 50,000 on February 10th. Pam Bondi made a big deal about it, and then it's just been falling ever since. She cursed the Dow Jones. She totally fucked up the whole economy. Or maybe just don't start a pointless war. That also could be part of it. You know what I mean? Don't drag the world into an economic crisis. Don't put service members on the ground in a foreign nation, in an ancient civilization filled with booby traps. And I'm not talking about Kristi Noem's husband. But in all seriousness, let's take a moment to acknowledge what Pam Bondi accomplished as Attorney General. And now that we did that, I think we should really look at what does being loyal to Trump do for you? Absolutely nothing. Like, if you turn on Trump, you're gonna get made fun of. It's gonna be fun for everybody except you for a little while. But it's gonna be hilarious jokes for the public, okay? And then if you stay loyal to Trump, you eventually get fired. And
hold on, sorry.
So she got fired, and then the next day they announced that shit. As soon as Pam Bondi got fired, I immediately checked the Dow Jones. 46,000. Not quite there, ma'am. Not quite there. Yeah, the Dow Jones hit 50,000 on February 10th. Pam Bondi made a big deal about it, and then it's just been falling ever since. She cursed the Dow Jones. She totally fucked up the whole economy. Or maybe just don't start a pointless war. That also could be part of it. You know what I mean? Don't drag the world into an economic crisis. Don't put service members on the ground in a foreign nation, in an ancient civilization filled with booby traps. And I'm not talking about Kristi Noem's husband. But in all seriousness, let's take a moment to acknowledge what Pam Bondi accomplished as Attorney General. And now that we did that, I think we should really look at what does being loyal to Trump do for you? Absolutely nothing. Like, if you turn on Trump, you're gonna get made fun of. It's gonna be fun for everybody except you for a little while, but it's gonna be hilarious jokes for the public, okay? And then if you stay loyal to Trump, you eventually get fired and everybody hates you forever. Like, that shit doesn't change. Do you not learn? Like, there's literally no value in being loyal. It's only good for you at that time, but still everybody fucking hates you. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Like, who's still in Trump's life that was there 20 years ago? Fucking nobody. Even Jeffrey Epstein bailed. Jeffrey Epstein. He's like, I gotta get out of this toxic relationship.
The number one myth about tights? That they're just for winter. Here are the top 3 reasons you need to wear sheers this spring. Say goodbye to awkward tan lines. These Noosh Play Sheer tights are my best summer hack to achieve tanned, airbrushed legs in an instant without sun damage or fake tan. Whether it's the office, brunch with friends, or a night out, sheers effortlessly elevate any outfit. Noosh tights come in 8 shades, which is more...
Yeah, there's no such thing as loyalty. It's like, even Melania's gonna get fired pretty soon. Like, you know that's gonna happen. You know, but like Jeffrey, like even Jeffrey Epstein got out, and now he's, you know, living comfortably in Tel Aviv. So he's Palm Beach Pete. Yeah. That conspiracy's fun. Pam Bondi's out. Kristi Noem's out. Okay, but before you have that feeling called happiness, you have to think about who is replacing Pam Bondi. Okay, and it's Blanche, not from the Golden Girls. I wish. It's Todd Blanche. But fortunately, he doesn't have a history with Trump aside from being his personal lawyer. He represented Trump in all the scandalous cases, election fraud case, when they basically caused an insurrection on January 6th. He represented Trump in the Stormy Daniels trial. Okay? Yes, Stormy Daniels is a porn star. Ask Cash Patel, he knows. And the suit was about hush money that was paid to Stormy Daniels, okay? And spoiler alert, she never hushed, okay? So how good of a lawyer is he? Okay, so that's Todd Blanche's history, okay? Even Stacey Williams, Jeffrey Epstein's ex-girlfriend, she said Todd Blanche being Attorney General is terrifying. She dated Jeffrey Epstein. Do you know what terrifying means to this woman? She does not use that shit lightly. She said it is terrifying. But yeah, I mean, it's true because, I mean, you know, we're counting on this guy to work. If he follows the rules, he will release the Epstein files. Okay, but this guy just won a hush money case. I don't think he's interested in that. But Todd Blanche personally flew out to meet up with Ghislaine Maxwell to get her into an even more minimum security prison. Yeah, because apparently she had too much space at the other one. And so basically he got her into a place where she can traffic from home. So that's who this guy is. He's already like deeply plugged into this situation. I don't know how this is all gonna play out, but I do know there will be a movie about it eventually. And Todd Blanche will be played by James Franco. You see it? You see it? Trump will be played by Carrot Top. And Pam Bondi will be played by the King Joffrey guy. The now! That's how it's all gonna play out. And it's like, you know, this is the play. I mean, like, but like, it's Todd Blanche. Blanche, the word blanch means to boil something until its skin peels off. Is that not ominous as fuck or what? Like, it's almost like we went from replacing like Pam, the culinary spray, with straight up gasoline. Either way, we're cooked. I could have boiled that one more. Yeah. Iran made an AI music video trolling Pete Hegseth.
I didn't see that. Well, I mean, that's what
I'm not gonna lie, that shit slaps, dude. Watch it if you haven't. That shit's fucking hilarious. Like, dude, it's better than Kendrick versus Drake. Like, this is beyond rap beef. This is like country beef. Or lamb, sorry. Keep it halal. But they made this music video. It's all Legos. It's all in Legos, which is like, your first thought is like, oh, Iran has Legos too? You know? They're just like us. It's like, yeah, everybody has Legos, apparently. Right. I mean, Legos are universal. Legos are about humanity, right? Because everyone is just one color in Legoland. Just yellow, the color we're gonna be after nuclear war, right? Oh, too real. And fucking get ready. And all like Lego animated, and it appears that they wrote the lyrics because they're very specific. The opening line is, Pete Hegseth, this one's for you, you punk-ass rapist bitch. That's the opening line.
Right.
I was like, did Iran write Tupac's Hit 'Em Up? I felt that shit instantly. They say, you're a punk-ass rapist bitch. And you're like remembering, this is Iran talking. And then instantly they're like, straight from Iran. I would have done straight from Hormuz, but that, that's just my personal. Hire me.
So funny to me.
They started going through Pete Hegseth's resume, and I'm like learning things I never knew about Pete Hegseth from Iran. They start with his alcohol problem, which is like, I get it, a lot of people are affected by that, but like Pete has like a problem. And it's just funny they're making fun of him for being an alcoholic because this is coming from guys who've never had a drink in their life. So they like actually have a little moral high ground on this one, and they're just showing him like puking into sinks. You're like, oh shit, dude. It's like alcoholic versus halalcoholic, And then they start making fun of Trump. They call Trump a cocksucker and BJ Queen.
BJ Queen.
It makes your head explode when you realize this is coming from hardliners in Iran. Like, this is what happens when you murder their religious leadership. It's gonna get a little loose, That writer's room is out of control. They're like, hit him with the BJ Queen, bro.
I have a house payment. I have a car payment. I didn't know Spectrum had mobile services. The cost, that's what's open.
And then they're like making fun of us. They're like, you thought our rockets only reached 2,000 kilometers? Ha ha! And they're like showing it traveling across the ocean. You're like, oh fuck. They're like, we got range. It's like, yeah, you actually do, talent-wise too. And then they show like the AI imagery of like the missiles hitting places in the United States. Okay, and this is disgusting that they use AI. Like, support local artists. You know what I mean? If you're gonna show images of bombing us, do it organically. No, obviously it's a little terrifying, but it's also funny. Okay, and it's like, yes, this is AI generated. Okay, now I do not support AI art, AI music, okay, because it takes jobs away from artists like me, okay? But apparently I make one exception, and that's for war propaganda videos. Because yeah, AI, it takes jobs away from artists, it's bad for the environment, AI uses a lot of water, right? That's probably why Trump wants to bomb their water plants, because he's like, these AI videos need to stop. This is how war is fought in 2026. AI music videos. There's that famous Einstein quote, I don't know what World War III will be fought with, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Somebody call Einstein, tell him it's AI music videos. And you're like, but that's not real warfare, bro. Lyrics can cut deep. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words hurt like a motherfucker. And I think they're feeling it. I think Pete saw that video. He's been silent this whole weekend. Pete saw that video, he went straight to the bar. He's like, I only know one way to deal with this shit. And that shit hurts Trump. Trump loves AI videos. He put out his own, they suck. He saw this, he's like, oh, that's how they do it. The Trump administration can't compete. The only musical talent they have is Kid Rock. It's like bringing a rock to a gunfight. You're fucked, dude. Our high up Pentagon officials see these videos and they're like, oh, we didn't see that weapon coming. We put all these billions of dollars into anti missile defense systems, but there's no anti-AI music video defense systems. But the videos went crazy viral, by the way. They were shared all across social media. And it's not like, you have to understand, this is the first time I'm ever seeing a war the United States is fighting where the majority of Americans are cheering for the enemy. They have AI videos where the missile's coming and they're like, we're coming for your pedo government. You can't argue with that. They're like, we're doing this for Epstein Island. Can't argue with that. When Iran's AI music videos are winning over the American public, you're losing the war, okay? And End that shit today. End that war today. Trump, I know you want the oil. I know you want the Strait of Hormuz. I know you're doing it for Israel, but just chill and let go. I built that joke from a Lego set. But I always like to ask the crowd, is there anything I have not talked about yet that you'd like for me to talk about? Gaza, okay? Okay, notice the silence. Absolute silence, okay? So as many of you know, I'm Palestinian. There's been a genocide going on in Palestine for, I would say, almost 100 years now, if you start the clock at the right time. And this whole thing, I'm not going to use the word bittersweet because what happened in the last 3 years is absolutely horrendous. But as a Palestinian, you know this and you feel this intuitively, that the thing that we've known about for years, the things we've been screaming about for years, are finally now mainstream information for the average American. Yeah. And obviously this happened, through great tragedy and watching the horrors going on in Gaza, but also the people who stood up and used their voices at the right time and have not stopped and will continue to do so. It made a fucking difference because people are now waking the fuck up. And now, we are at the final stage. We're at the final stage because what was happening in Palestine was essentially a fire. It was started about 100 years ago. It started as like a very small fire. It would like flare up at times, then it would die down and be like, everything back to normal, And then it would flare up, and then in Gaza, a couple years ago, all of a sudden, exploded fire. Just like a big fire. And then like everybody's saying, who's like, stop the fire, cease the fire, right? But our government was like, no, let's just like put a lid on it, see what happens, and that's what they did. They're still trying to keep this genocide going slowly, so we don't know. It's happening in Gaza, it's happening in the West Bank. It's happening in Lebanon. It's happening in Lebanon. And now it is technically starting to happen in Iran. Okay, and that's not where they're going to stop. Okay, look at the map of Greater Israel. It includes Antarctica. Okay, so what I'm saying is Antarctica. The ice was promised. These ice sheets. But what you have now, what I'm calling World War III, because I think it's a disservice to not call this World War III and not treat it like the fucking calamity and existential crisis it is if we fucking continue to let it happen. This is the continuation of what started in Palestine. And it's now a moment of humanity. It's now a moment of humanity. Like, what side do you want? Good and evil. And it doesn't have to be about states and lines and about it. It is literally about good versus evil. Do you want to continue this thirst for blood just to make a few people profit at the very top? Because that's exactly what it fucking is. Or do you fucking use your humanity, find that humanity inside you and say, stop this shit, and it needs to stop. And you know what taught us that? Gaza taught us that.
Managing multiple credit cards can feel like you have 50 extra mental tabs open.
It must have been the music. I thought that was the video that he was talking about. The Legos is I must admit, that Lego was pretty interesting. You know, I went straight to World Star Child. Yeah. What is this? Athena Strand. Let me see this one here. Oh my goodness. It was something with a chicken nugget. Here he go again, trying to force himself to eat damn McDonald's. I'm like, for what? For what? You don't have to eat that.
Describe your perfect hire, and Hiring Pro will help you find them.
But you don't have, what is he trying to prove?
Forward to taking a nice bite out this chicken nugget.
You got any advice for somebody to how to eat on camera?
Well, I'd say the biggest thing is just dive right in. So I'm looking forward to taking a nice bite out this chicken nugget. Looking forward to taking a nice bite out this chicken nugget.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird to watch each other eat.
Yeah. Well, imagine.
Even more weirder. I got to just chicken nugget.
Switching apps, trying to remember which card are.
So make that funny. Brighter news. Obviously, the genocide in Gaza is still ongoing, but it's not, as intense as it was like 6 months ago. Some people were able to go back to their homes. I have a family who I take care of who lives there. They have not been able to go back to their home. But good news, my brother got accepted into the biggest university in Gaza, the number one university. Okay, truthfully, it might be the only university, but he's going to be an engineer. He's going to do what I couldn't do, okay? He's going to do what you couldn't do. I'm just kidding. I had to pick on your English teacher, okay? So yeah, there are little good things happening, and you have to appreciate them. You have to remember that Gaza taught the world. Gaza taught the world that until Palestine is free, none of us will be free. All right, what else?
Artemis 2.
What's that?
Artemis 2.
Artemis 2, what is that?
The moon.
Oh, the moon landing, yeah. They're gonna go to the moon, right?
They're not landing this mission, but they're going there doing a lap.
A loop? Oh, like we did with United. Oh, this is scary. Or like our holding patterns expire, we gotta go to Mars. That's what it felt like going to Des Moines or Cedar Rapids, same shit. So what's the schedule? When's that gonna happen?
They just launched.
They launched? How long does it take to get to the moon nowadays? Can you do that in 30 minutes? 2 days? 4 days. 4 days. So about the same as the United flight. So that's incredible. That's incredible. That's incredible. And what is the point? What are they doing there?
The Artemis program is going to be, they're going to be putting a base.
They're going to be putting a base. I don't like this shit anymore. What the fuck? They're like, yep, Iran wants to fight, let's put a base on the moon. Everyone's like, we can hit that shit too. Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna get on up out of here. I don't know what oh, I can't watch them. I was finna click it too, but they playing music. Ooh. I will watch next one. I'm finna get up out of here. I was just trying to see what Jimmy was talking about.
I would definitely recommend TurboTax. My tax expert, she was amazing. She answered all of my questions. It all just felt super easy and transparent. You gotta try it. You have to.
Now, in clinic, a single microinfusion treatment can be very, very pricey. Now, this is designed to give you...
I appreciate that. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thanks for all the yelling and
What's the day was? The deadline. When the Tuesday? Didn't he give him to Tuesday, 2 days, something like that? 48 hours or something.
On another crazy day here in the United States of America. Probably the most dangerous episode of The Celebrity and President yet today. It was D-Day. In this case, the D stands for dementia, but it was D-Day today. We're coming to you from Los Angeles for the local times just after 5 p.m., which was Trump's deadline for Iran to, quote, open the effing strait or you'll be...
Did y'all see that damn tweet? Did y'all see that? I went live on Sunday, Easter. I had no idea that he had been on Truth Social, tweeting, open the praise to Allah. Oh my God, what? I was on Shade Room. I think it was yesterday, last night when I logged out, and I saw it. I was like, what was he tweeting? Because it was like Marjorie Taylor Greene had responded, Candace Owens had responded. I was like, what did he say?
In hell, he gave a hard cutoff time of right now, and then this morning he wrote, a whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. 4 months ago, I agree, I'm against civilizations being annihilated as well. Thank you for taking a stand. This is the same man that he was bitching about losing the Nobel Peace Prize. Now he's threatening a civilization with death. He went from Mahatma Gandhi to General Zod like that. And then, so all day today, everyone, most notably the people of Iran, were wondering if their civilization was going to die tonight. Well, good news, it didn't. It was the Taco Tuesday of all Taco Tuesdays. I decided not to drop.
I mean, it was Papa John Tuesday for me. Sorry, but I do have some tacos lined up for tomorrow. Don't you worry.
For at least another 2 weeks. He announced that at the request of Pakistan, which has been facilitating negotiations, he was giving Iran 2 weeks to live. This is how it goes every single time. Trump says something insane. He says, I'm going to kill everybody tomorrow at 5 p.m. We all freak out. Then he's like, you know what, actually, I'll kill everyone in 2 weeks. Then we relax, and then he forgets he ever said it in the first place. He has the memory and the skin color of a goldfish. And maybe the worst part, we know he's a bananas, but maybe the worst part of all this is how relaxed the congressional Republicans are about it. Now, he threatens to annihilate a civilization. They're like, well, you know how he is. He's a big talker. He yaps. Right. And it's always 2 weeks. He's like a conscientious employee. He always gives 2 weeks notice.
I'll be making a big decision on the Paris Accord over the next 2 weeks.
We're signing a health care plan within 2 weeks. We're calling the gold card, and we're going to start selling hopefully in about 2 weeks.
So we can just sit down, and I'll do this at some point over the next 2 weeks.
We would have had a nuclear weapon within 2 weeks. We'll have something in 2 weeks. You'll have your approval in 2 weeks.
I could answer that question better in 2 weeks. I'll let you know in about 2 weeks.
You can ask that question in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? I think in 2 weeks we'll know which way I'm going.
Another 2 weeks to the real.
See what I mean? See what we have to deal with over here. In the meantime, in between time.